Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time for another stream. Today, as always, we've got Speedrunner0218 with us.
Yeah, you almost forgot me, did you?
Well, I mean, I was looking at my drink, and then it caught me off guard.
Yeah, the scary-looking Coke Zero.
Well, today I'm going with a little bit of Dr. Pepper, but...
Dr. Pepper is way better than Coke.
Yeah, well, it really depends on how much I've eaten the day, if I decide to go with a diet drink or a non-diet drink, and today I've eaten very little, so I went with a not diet drink.
So you make your own not diets too?
Well, I mean, I have, I got Coke Cherry, I got Dr. Pepper, and I got Coke Zero.
Oh. Boss KO's drinking, or Sundown's drinking Pepsi. I got 7-Up here. Oh, wait a minute. We're not running with soda. What Pokemon are we running with?
Today we are running with Lopunny, a Pokemon that I have absolutely never played with, but I have indeed heard of it.
I've never played with it either. But then again, I had a bias against normal types, because all I could think of are Rattaz and be like, wow, those things are terrible.
Yeah, when I think of this Pokemon, I think it's in that tier of like, just like those mid-level normal Pokemon that aren't good, aren't bad, kind of like Raticate. Like they always include a Pokemon that is like a normal type with not so good, not so bad stats in every game.
Yeah. At least since we're using a normal type, we get access to really good stab return, but we should be fortunate this is Gen 2, because in modern games, Lopunny starts with 0 friendship. Or no, that's Baneri. It starts with 110, but in Gen 2, everything starts with 70, just because that's how the game's programmed.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting run. Not every backport is good, and we finally got one that wasn't. From a moveset point of view.
I feel like Hariyama wasn't that good. Oh, movesets, yeah.
So here's the thing. Usually when we do a backport into the newest game, we have loads and loads of coverage, because that's what new games do. They give you all the coverage in the world because it's a new game, and every Pokemon should be able to have all of the access. Well, we finally found a Pokemon that doesn't get all of the access.
Yeah. If you guys are wondering why I set the under so high, look at the moveset and think of what Pokemon await us in Azalea. Maybe something that starts with a G and ends with Mastly.
Oh, so much imagination.
Yeah. And if this thing got any other egg move, it would have been fine, but Steve pointed this out last minute, but it was a bit too late. If we had gone with the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl moveset, we could have given this an elemental punch as an egg move, but we didn't think of that at the time, so in the future we're gonna need to think of that stuff.
It's also not necessarily the newest game. I mean, it's technically probably the newest
it came out after Sword and Shield.
It's probably the newest release, yes, but I don't necessarily think people would consider it the newest game.
Yeah, I think so. So when we make the movesets, it'll have to either be Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet, or in some cases Sun and Moon.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like our Gen 1 rule where we get the newest game. This is the oldest game of the Pokemon was available. This is the newest game the Pokemon was available. Yeah,
not counting remakes or Legends Arceus.
And it also kind of makes sense.
Unless it's Ursaluna.
Was it when we did Ursaluna, we did the newest game. Oh no, sorry, we did we did the earliest game available in that one. Yeah.
It was Legends, but I remember mentioning to Ike, if we had done this in Crystal, we would have done Scarlet and Violet set.
Yeah.
Whereas Ike, it's just me and Steve today. This is a member suggested run to Steve by Boss KO, but I'm just racing along for fun.
Oh, is Ike already done with his stream? His stream's only 2 hours in. Well, anyways, we better get started soon, because we have probably got a lot of training ahead of us.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Did we hold a vote for this one?
We did, remember?
Crap, I didn't get the nickname. Oh well, when I get the pickup Pokemon, I'll pause it.
I remember a lot of suggestions. Actually, my suggestion was Playboy.
No thanks.
What? You have
All
no
right,
ski.
let
You
me
have no
pause
class.
my timer. All right, let's go take a look at what nickname we're gonna go with.
I think I'll pause my run too.
Okay. Oh wow, Hacksters is now actually in the lead. That's funny.
I thought Hacksters was going to win, but honestly, I was really looking forward to Halucha. But
Okay.
all of them will get done.
I've
Resume.
got some great names. I saw two of them and I knew instantly which ones I was gonna pick. So for the first, I like generally picking the longest name for the first run and the shortest name for the second
Yeah.
run. Although it doesn't really matter with instant speed. But just saw Nesquik for the Nesquik bunny. And then I saw Lola as in Lola Bunny. Nesquik. Oh, that's
You got a
great.
nickname?
The only thing better now that you bring up Nesquik, now the only thing I can think of is the Tricks Bunny.
They're not even. Oh, Trix would have been a good name.
All right, I unpaused. Ness.
All right, so I was about to say to my audience, sorry the stream last time was lagging really bad. Something happened to be wrong with OBS that day. So as soon as I quit the stream, it actually crashed on me. Hey Steve, we need to pause for like 30 seconds. I don't have the correct mapper loaded.
Okay.
I still have the Xerneas. I need to load the Lopunny mapper. Give me one moment.
This is funny.
Good thing I keep copies of them.
My Lopunny sprite is like super zoomed in, and it is probably not perfectly aligned because the feet aren't on the thing.
Wow, Steve's looking at feet.
No, I'm saying the Lopunny's feet are just gone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, give me a quick moment. I loaded the mapper, but it has the old backported move. It had baby doll eyes in it, but I chose a different move just because I couldn't figure out how to backport it.
You know,
I think it
would
might be
say
wrong
that
for you too, actually.
I would say that Lopunny's probably stronger than the Tricks Bunny, but after looking at the Lopunny's stats, there's a good chance that the Tricks Bunny is stronger.
All right, I'll just DM you this new mapper for run 2. All I did was just change the move to be the correct move. All right. All right, let me load
Andrew,
the actual.
Andrew said, "I'm saving Lopunny's feet for the premium subscribers."
Yeah, you got to be the Suicune tier.
Okay.
All right, let me make sure it's loaded. Got to refresh the overlay.
That.
Okay, I'm ready to resume.
All right, hold on. I have to refresh game hook.
Oh, I already unpaused.
Okay. All right, game hook's been refreshed.
Sorry about that, guys.
Now let me refresh HTML. Okay. Okay. All right. I am now unpaused. We are good.
It is a very good thing I now keep copies of each mapper in case we ever need it.
Okay. Well, we did all that fixing and Flatter's still not on there. Oh, well.
Oh, it might have been a JSON thing too. Oh, well. It's not like you're going to keep the move much longer anyway.
No. I can look it up at my top monitor to figure out how much PP Flatter has. Looks like it's 15, so I will definitely be keeping it for at least up to Rival 2. Oops, I went in the wrong grass.
How do you do that?
I took a left like I'd already gone to Professor Elm.
Damn, the dogs are quite loud today. Yes, officer. I know who stole the Chikorita. His name is Ike.
Oh, you're already that far. I've been also getting.
I unpaused I think like 20 seconds before you did. Just because
I'm also getting a copious amount of encounters. I haven't even gotten to the rival battle, and I'm already level 7.
Yeah. So if we're gonna have to get struggle for the rival, like how are we gonna manage the power points? Like do we need to like try and avoid healing at the center period?
My last heal is going to be before. I guess it really depends on if I run into Geodude guy. Because if I run into Geodude guy, I'm gonna run out of PP.
Actually, you know it would be an interesting strat. If oh wait, there's an issue. Kurt heals you.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes everything a lot more simple.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait till after Kurt to drain our power points. Unless you want to do the Sweet Kiss strat.
Well, unfortunately, you can't even do like the rival before Kurt either, because you can just straight up go in the forest without
Yeah,
Kurt's
it's unfortunate.
permission. Like Kurt's the gatekeeper for the rival.
Honestly, I think when I get there, just for the first run, I might actually try the Sweet Kiss strat. Who knows? It may not be that bad. I mean, you only
Okay,
have to
well.
use it on the Ghastly.
I just walked into single Rattata guy, and I'm like, no, this isn't the Scott stream where accidents cannot be forgiven.
Or Ike.
Accidents can be
Hey, speaking of
forgiven
Ghastly.
in the other streams.
Mhm.
Scott, when he didn't rewind after having to black out one time, it was real illuminating how much he stuck to his rules. So I didn't want to rewind it like the first sign of.
I never did
pain.
either. I think I only did once at a random trainer. I forgot to save, and it would have taken forever to black out.
I did rewind once on a random trainer I lost to as well.
I mean, all I did was rewind to the start and then added the reset. So we're just going to pretend I saved. I mean, I wouldn't do it in my own runs most of the time. At least for first playthroughs, I wasn't doing it. For when I start doing my videos for second playthroughs, I'm going to try my hardest not to.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, like, it gets extremely bad. Like if I decided not to save at Bruno because why would you ever save, and then I get submission crit, I'll just be like, well, we'll just pretend that never happened and add the reset.
So are you gonna teach quick attack when you get there at 16?
Why would I do that?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you because I figured, hey, quick attack's got a lot of PP. You might not want to teach it.
Well, if we delete defense curl, that's 10 less power points if you think about it.
That is a reason.
Right. I need to stop going for this great ball. I should just stick to the one above the center, not the one in the grass.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I guess it would help if, like, I didn't find a Bellsprout yet.
I was not expecting to one-shot that Wooper. Does that mean I'll one-shot Bellsprout? We're about to find out. I did not.
I never one-shot
Bellsprout. That means Bellsprout's got a lot more defense than Wooper.
Nice, I avoided you, dude guy. Do we get Swift? I don't think we do.
We do.
I'm going back in the cave. I just went out of the cave assuming we didn't. I'm not going to make that mistake again.
I'm going to grab it just because I want it. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. I mean, I don't necessarily need, because I'm going to beat the rival with struggle, and then if I beat the rival with struggle, honestly, then I'm going to get headbutt right afterwards. So I don't need Swift. There's no room for it.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure the struggle strat's the best bet because of how long it's going to take to drain the power points. Like, we could get like 6 resets in less time than that. Like, maybe since he sends out Ghastly first, maybe we can just try and get lucky. I'm going to try.
Well, he always sends out Ghastly first.
I know. That's what makes it easier. Like, if he sends out Ghastly last, then I would get draining the power points, but I'm going to try fighting him right away. I'm going to see if maybe fight him, after Bugsy. Oh, you know what? I'm actually using Flatter on the Geodude guy. Oh, well, I got a loss.
Smart. Get that out of the way early. That way you don't get that bad luck later.
I mean, it wasn't really bad luck. I forgot to... I was at half health. If I was at full health, I would have been fine.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got around Geodude guy. Didn't even have to worry about him.
Oh no, I didn't encounter the 3 Geodude guy. It was the Hyperanthan.
Oh.
Yeah, I encountered him by mistake, and his Geodude killed me with Rock. But yeah, guys, hopefully the frames aren't dropping. I'm getting occasional drops, but so far it's at roughly 9.7%. It's a lot better than last time. Last time it was at like 48%. I really should have quit the stream when that was happening. I need to figure out something about that too. It's been happening a lot more lately. Maybe I should lower my bit rate from 6,000 to 5,000. Maybe see if that makes a difference.
Thanks, Kurt. I appreciate all your healing goodness.
All right, I'm gonna go beat Bugs.
So I'm gonna commit treason this run. I actually am probably gonna end up having to buy potions.
You can't. No, that's my strat. You can't steal my strats.
I have to do it to avoid healing my PowerPoints.
Are you gonna buy a paralyzed heal while you're there?
No. Why would I ever do that? Only a lunatic would buy that. Dude, they give you so many full heals in this game. I'm not even kidding when I say a lunatic would buy that.
So what, you're calling me a lunatic for getting 2 paralyzed heals and then I use them?
In this game specifically, yes. In Gen 1, there's definitely a reason behind, like a method behind the madness. In this game, I don't think so.
I learned quick attack over flatter, but I rewinded it because I don't want quick attack.
What?
I just realized
you want
flatter,
quick attack.
I just realized flatter is more accurate than sweet kiss. It's a 100% accurate confusion move. All right, let's see how this goes. And
crap, isn't there a Pokemon in this grass I can like use all my moves on, like Hoppip, I believe? Or is that a daytime?
I think that's before the cave.
No, I mean
I don't know. It might
we're
be
not
daytime.
debating. We're not debating on if there is a Hoppip. We're debating on if it only knows Splash and if it's daytime only. I know there's Hoppip.
Hey, is anyone able to look up how many power points Spite has?
Well, I'm about to defeat a wild Pokemon by them hitting themselves to death.
Oh my god. 10? Okay. Honestly, I should have just used Defense Curl right away so he would spite the Defense. Honestly, it might be more likely that the Ghastly's going to struggle itself to death.
Oh, I never even considered that. Bosco has pointed out that Hoppip is most likely daytime.
Alright, the Ghastly's killing itself.
No! How dare the Ghastly kill itself?
Dude, he can't even attack me. He just has Spite, Hypnosis, and Lick. Hey, MVF. Okay. And I'm out of moves.
Flatter keeps
Alright,
on
now
missing.
I have to... Oh, this is still going to be bad.
Interestingly enough, you cannot use Flatter to confuse your opponent once there are +6. It just stops working.
Okay, I still got to reset. But I think I know what the strategy is. Use Defense Curl first so my Sweet Kisses aren't spited. Because I was only able to confuse the Ghastly once.
Alright. Now that we've wasted everybody's time, let's go do this. Hopefully we're a high enough level over speed that this works.
What level are you?
17.
You're only a level higher than...
Yeah, that's right. You can't spite me, Ghastly. No,
if only
no,
this was
not Supersonic.
instead.
My weakness. No,
Come on, hit yourself.
the rival knows my weakness. supersonic and poison.
Dude, hit yourself. Come on. What is this, Gen 8 confusion?
He hit you with supersonic and
Alright,
poison.
he's dead. Alright, Ghastly's dead. And I win. The key is, start off with Defense Curl so he wastes all of his spites on Defense Curl. And then you can have all your Sweet Kisses and Flatters until he eventually hits himself over and over.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, the struggle strat, horrible.
Yeah, I tried it one time because the Ghastly did use all of my power points. It does not work
No,
good.
struggle from the get-go, bad. The reason why, the Zubat will always use supersonic.
Makes sense.
When the Zubat uses supersonic, then holy crap, when does this Ghastly run out of PP?
Oh, what was that?
Oh, never mind. My overlay doesn't tell me how much PP the opponent has. That might be an oversight.
Really? Oh, I think it's because it's recycled from the Gen 1 stuff. We just never coded it to show PowerPoints.
Oh, I wonder if Scott
But then
shows
again,
it.
His does not.
So the
I mean, then
key here
again, why would
is low
mine? My
like,
overlay doesn't even do that.
Ghastly can't hit you with anything. I think that's the key to
Only
this battle.
Hypnosis and Spite. Yeah. Piece of advice: start off with Defense Curl so he wastes all of his spites on that, because you cannot run out of Sweet Kisses and Ladders. And then afterwards, it's just a waiting game of you waking up from sleep, him eventually hitting himself, and just save all your Swifts for the other two.
Yeah, wish I knew that when we started. That was a mistake.
I mean, I found that out on my own. I did tell you I was going to try fighting the rival early. I just realized I should have gotten Headbutt. I still have Swift. Ah well, Swift is still fine.
Okay, well, run 2 is going to be much improved. This run 1, we might as well just throw it away. It is, it's going horribly.
No, you can't reset.
No. I'm just saying in general, I feel like I've done everything wrong. I started with struggle, and the thing is the Zubat just hits you with supersonic, and the Bayleaf hits you with poison, and it's just like, okay, well, I guess I'm done here. Every time you use struggle, then you hit yourself either from supersonic or you hit yourself from struggle damage, and no matter what, there's always poison.
Yeah, Annie, we're not going to be using Rollout. We'll be using Dig. If we didn't get Dig, Rollout would have been the answer for Morty. I almost forgot the Abra.
Oh, sweet. Ghastly knocked itself out.
That was the plan.
So how low of a level did you do it at?
The Rival 2? I was 16.
Oh no, I don't have enough money for all the escape ropes and everything.
Oh, something I actually started doing, mainly because you were doing it. But I don't buy healing items at Azalea anymore. Because you need all the money you have for repels and escape ropes. I just buy the potions later, if I remember.
Yep. You need all of it. I agree. Unless you have a Pokemon that uses Dig for like the whole game. Which isn't the case most of the time.
Yeah, what I'm going to do from now on in Crystal, when I'm at Olivine and I buy my super repels, that's when I'll buy potions.
I've made a big mistake. Interesting.
Well, we wouldn't have Defense Curl for Morty because it's inside the cave. Mount Mortar.
I apparently still have Togepi.
You know, I actually thought Flatter was going to be straight up pointless, but it actually has its benefits in this run. It's more accurate than Sweet Kiss, and unlike Swagger, it's not going to hit me for more damage. Although, if I had trained to level 20, I would have had Double Kick. Oh, Should I buy it? I should buy some of the punches.
There's absolutely no chance I can afford the punches, so I'm not even gonna bother going for the punches until after I have done everything in Goldenrod, and then just do it like after Whitney and all of that.
That's what I'm doing, actually. I just beat Whitney.
Oh
Honestly,
my
I think
god,
the
are
only
you
punch that's
so
worth it
far
is...
ahead of me? Jeez.
Okay, actually, I'm broke. Hold on, let me sell some.
I think this
Alright,
is
now
one
I've
of
got
those
enough for
cases
two.
where
I think I'll get Fire Punch, actually. Might help with Steelix.
might help.
Ah, Fire Punch. I don't see what Thunder Punch is going to help with.
Yes, I find that Fire Punch and Ice Punch are the two necessary punches. I actually don't really think Thunder Punch is all that needed unless you have a problem knocking out Gyarados in 2 turns. Which, so far, I haven't done a backport yet where you can't knock out Gyarados in 2 turns.
Oh, yeah, Annie, I forgot we get it by level up. Yeah, I was taking some of what Scott was saying about the bike into account. I think the bike being used, like, absolutely everywhere wouldn't be the best idea. Like, I don't think you should use the bike if you're only moving, like, 10 spaces. I'm gonna try and save the bike for, like, long, straight distances. Like, I think from Pseudo-Woodo to Ekrutik, I'm gonna try and stop using the bike there. There's just way too many turns.
I've made so many mistakes. I did not have enough money for Abra.
Ouch. Hey, double kick for... Oh, double kick still did less than half.
Stupid potions.
Right. Wait, Fury Cutter is 40 base power in Gen 6? Oh my god, that is broken.
Broken? I don't think so.
Alright, maybe not broken, but, like, makes it somewhat usable.
I would agree to that. It's basically puts on a rollout range of okay. Not bad, not good.
I mean, if any of you guys have ever played the spin-off Pokemon Conquest, Scyther in that game, and I think Anorith have Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter in those games is incredibly overpowered, because the move is just way less likely to miss, because your accuracy is built into your speed stats, so if you can outspeed the opponents, your moves will hit better, and when you get to a high enough level compared to your opponent, Fury Cutter will just hit every single time. It's really good. I got a reset on the Burn Tower rival.
God,
I wasn't paying attention, and I wasn't paying attention, and I spammed Swift on the Haunt.
I'm just now going up to Whitney. Although I do have double kick, so at least that should help.
I was level 19. I should have trained an extra level, but fortunately I got some good luck with it hitting itself, so... Hey, Steve, you gonna teach Charm when we get to it?
No.
What? Okay, I have a full heal. Do I? I have an antidote I picked up somewhere. Oh, crud, I forgot to get Dig.
Oh, I have 145. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I need to go get it. I don't even one-shot these Ghastly. Okay, yeah, I need to go back.
I was really
At least
hoping,
I have Abra.
I was really
At least
hoping
I
I
have
would have
Abras.
150 friendship by now, but that's just so unfortunate.
Let me go heal at the center. Stream die? No, I'm still at 8.6% frames dropped. It's actually going down.
I wouldn't say it's going down. That is not a good turn of phrase.
Hey, it was 9.6% last time I looked at it.
No. But
Percentage
when
is
you're
going down.
talking about is the stream up, and you said yeah, it's going down.
Shut up. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do for the next stream, I'm going to lower my bitrate from 6,000 down to 5,000, see if that makes a difference. I mean, most of you aren't even going to notice.
I don't know why I'm keeping flatter on my moveset. It's messing up my overlay, and I don't think I need it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of on me too. I chose to do a different backboarded move last minute, and I forgot to just change it in other parts, so that's my fault.
Interesting.
It set Steve's stream auto quality to 144. So yeah, Annie, I know your internet's terrible. You've mentioned it a lot. Okay, wait a minute. Can any of Morty's Pokemon even hit me with anything besides Curse?
Nightshade?
Ghastly can't.
Or
It doesn't hit.
sorry, Dream Eater.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, I'm letting you know at level 26, Gengar's a 2-hit with Dig.
Did you fall asleep?
The Haunters and Ghastly are 1-hit. Fortunately, it missed.
Oh, well, I can't compete with luck.
I mean, you could just go get the Mint Berry.
No, I don't do that. That's for the weak. No, it's just I just don't get the mint berry. It's just not something I typically do.
I don't really get it either. I just think it's too out of the way.
Although when Scott brought up the mint berry for Chuck, that anytime now that I think there's a chance that I can't knock out Poliwrath, now I'm actually thinking about the mint berry.
Makes sense.
I wasn't necessarily thinking of it before. Okay, well, I've got 6 digs. I better not Gen 1 miss.
Honestly, the reason I don't really like going for the Mint Berry is because there's a spinner blocking it. And I don't want to risk doing more trainers than I need to.
So what do you think is the most efficient way of getting through that whole trainer area? Like, I still don't know.
Like what
the top,
area?
like the top grass area, I feel like I get 3 battles almost every single time.
Like wild or trainer?
Just trainer. I just like always, like every single time I get 3 battles. It's like clockwork.
The way I go through the bottom part. There is a spinner bird keeper.
Yes.
I know it's bird keeper.
I've been thinking about doing that.
Then there's the Corsola girl, but I think your way too still has to pass her.
Yeah.
Honestly, the bottom part might be better, but the disadvantage is you got to remember to use repel.
Yeah, I've been definitely thinking about that lately.
Yeah. But yeah, I do want to keep using the Bike and Crystal because I know I can get good at it, but I just need to know the optimal places to use it.
Oh, wow. I just got a crit on Gengar. Did that crit matter?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I told you it was a 2-shot.
I didn't know how much of a 2-shot.
Weren't you the one who said you can't compete with luck?
Yeah, I didn't expect luck to go in my favor. That's not normal. It's okay. You're still a whole tower ahead of me.
A whole tower.
Yeah, I just watched you leave the tower. I haven't even entered yet. I haven't even gotten Krabby.
Oh god. Okay, you gotta want to be careful at Chuck's gym. I can't get return right now. I don't have fly.
Are you saying we need it?
No, I just said just be careful.
I was saying
I
none
have
of
the
the
bitter
punches are
berry,
gonna
though.
help at all.
No. And at least Swift is doing good damage.
I didn't grab the berry, unfortunately.
Honestly, I'm really upset I forgot to get Headbutt. The flinch chance might be key.
Oh, I almost always grab Headbutt. Almost always. I only grab... So, here's the thing. I pretty much always grab Headbutt unless I absolutely think I need Swift. Like, it's really a one or the other thing. If I'm going to grab Swift, I'm not going to grab Headbutt. If I'm going to grab Headbutt, I'm not going to grab Swift.
Alright, Bitterberry. I think the Bitterberry might be better because I think Poliwrath might be more likely to use Dynamic Punch because we're normal type. But Dig might have to be my go-to, honestly. At least for the Primate. Oh, he used Hypnosis. It's alright, Swift is the better. Took aim. Oh, dude, hit me with Hypnosis. If only I had the Bitterberry. Or the Mintberry. But I won first try.
Okay, well...
I don't think I'm going to get that lucky but in the next run, I'll need to remember Headbutt.
Okay, I think I'm going to battle the other Pikachu trainer from here on out. Because I just went to go back and get the berry, and I had to battle the Pikachu trainer again.
Oh.
And
right,
now I kind of want to hit the left Pikachu trainer instead of the down Pikachu trainer, because I didn't think there was a difference before.
This is probably the earliest I've ever gotten this PP.
What? Oh, did it run out? Interesting.
Oh, dang it.
No, wait. There's no way it ran out. Oh, well. Guess I just must have said no to using a Super Repel. That's a first.
It said no. I don't want to repel. I'm fine.
Well, it's the only way to explain how I got an encounter in the water. I was like 6 levels higher. Oh no, your Thunder Punch. Whatever shall I do?
Hitmonchan?
Yep.
Okay, I just got a reset on the Gyarados. I forgot to heal. There might actually be less benefits to buying potions in Gen 2 than I thought. Like, I completely forgot how many super potions you get. It's not like Gen 1 where, like, you might pick up one full This game's actually kind of generous with potions.
Yep.
Steve, I think you jinxed me. I just told Lance no.
And tell him no, everyone. Even Scott said he tells him no all the time, too. It's
yeah,
easy
Kiwi,
because you spam no on every trainer.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
yeah,
you'll
Kiwi,
get their phone numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, Kiwi. Headbutt makes way more sense. It's stronger than Swift. Plus, it has the chance. I mean, honestly.
Oh my
based on
god, you're
watching
not going to
some
believe
Scott's-
this. I just got double flinch on Poliwrath. Double flinch.
Yeah, see, guys, this is why I need to remember, thing. Headbutt. Stingy with ethers? No. This game gives you a lot of ethers, like 3 or 4 of them, I think, before
Yeah, but you
Radio Tower.
need every single one of them for the radio tower.
Plus, in the late game, they give you like 3 max elixirs.
They also give you an adequate amount of super repels if you actually pick them up. Or sorry, super potions if you actually pick them up instead of buy them.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I looked in my bag. I picked up the Hyper Potion in Ekritique by the water. And in addition to that, I had 3 supers.
I still don't
but
know
honestly,
what that is.
There's... Oh, you know, like the little tiny pond in the top right of Ekritique?
Oh, right, the hidden item. Got it. Yep.
Why did I pick that up? Not the protein. I accidentally picked up the X special right next to it.
Okay, well, that's embarrassing.
Oh, full heal. For some reason, I thought that was a nugget.
I just got a reset on the red Gyarados because I ran out of headbutts.
Okay, at least we both got resets on the rival.
No, not the rival, the red Gyarados.
Annie, in red, you get 7 ethers, 4 elixirs, and 2 max elixirs. Here, there's 5 ethers and a max elixir. Okay, that's actually not exactly correct. We never pick up ethers in Gen 1 because of the bag space. There's 4 or 5 elixirs we always get. We never get the max elixirs for the same reason as the ethers, but in this game, in the late game, in the Dragon's Den alone, there's 2 max elixirs, and then there's a third one right before the the Rapidash trainer at Victory Road.
Yeah, that doesn't require any effort.
Yeah, Gen 1, like, the 5 elixirs is all you need. The ethers help out a lot in the radio tower because we're only ever using them on return, and that's pretty much it. So you can just use 2 of them, and you're already back at full health, or full PP. Basically, the only PP restore items I would have playing hardcore are Max Ethers. Max Ethers are only obtainable through Rock Smash. Okay. Honestly, in casual playthroughs, I never use them, just because I heal at the center too much.
What do you mean only? There's a Max Ether right in the bottom floor of the whole rocket portion. We pick it up every run.
No, I think Annie was talking about in Heart Gold, if you Rock Smash rocks, you can get Max Ethers from them.
Oh.
It's like a renewable source of Max Ethers. But I was just saying, whenever I play the games casually, I pretty much never use them. I heal at centers.
Oh my god, I feel like an absolute moron. I just realized I already have Fly, and I did not go back and get Return in the punches.
I got the punches early on, actually.
I didn't have the money because of the stupid super potions.
Oh, because you were trying the struggle strat.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like struggle made him harder.
Pink bow headbutt would be nice, but the problem is we can't get the... Oh, I just got a reset on Price. His Piloswine froze me with Blizzard.
That's hilarious. No, Andrew, I hate how right you are. This is like the third run in a row, or third like stream in a row that I've gotten a reset to the red Gyarados, and he said it might be my new rival.
That's funny.
I mean, he's not wrong. The red Gyarados has got Dragon Rage, so it's formidable against every Pokemon, no matter how good.
Yeah, getting a loss to Price it's the equivalent of losing to Gen 1 Surge. Like, I wasn't at low health or anything. Price just got insanely lucky.
Yeah, I mean, the one guy changed Price's skin to make it look like a schoolboy. Was
that RBY or Squidgy?
Neither.
I think it was RBY.
It was the Hidden Gym.
Oh, right. Okay, this time you missed Blizzard. Thank you. Oh, no. Don't not learn Agility. I need that.
Don't know why I still have Flatter.
Get rid of Ice Punch. I think Pink Bow Return will be just fine. Claire and Lance.
I'm gonna play the second run so differently. You know the worst part about having Headbutt this late? It's not the tree thing that Speed complains about. It's the whole I have to click down to dig.
Oh. Actually, you know what's interesting? Since we're teaching dig anyway, is it still worth buying escape ropes? Or at least as many as we did?
No. So here's my thing. I buy 10 escape ropes if I don't have dig. I buy like 5 if I do have dig.
Yeah, I bought 10 anyway. Honestly, I think in the next run, Azalea, I'm going to buy the 10 repels. I'll buy 5 escape ropes, and then the rest in super potions.
Did you just say 10 repels? What the heck?
How many repels do you recommend?
I buy 6.
Is that like the perfect number, you think?
I think 5 is actually the perfect number.
I just don't know what the perfect number is for crystals.
The perfect number is 5, but if you screw up anywhere you use a repel, you will just like you know, if you get a reset, an unexpected reset in Gen 1 Rock Tunnel, you're gonna really wish you had bought 1 extra, you know. But technically 5 is the correct amount because it allows you to use, I think, 3 in the forest. It allows you to use 1 in the grass after the forest. It allows you to use 1 in the burn tower. Actually, no, 6 would be the proper number because now I wasn't before, but now I technically am using escape rope, or sorry, I'm using a repel in the left of that critique. So 6 is the correct amount.
Does 3 include getting headbutt in the forest? Like, will that be enough? My main problem with that headbutt is that usually
Yes,
I would be
3
out of
does include
repels.
it.
Ah. I might not have solo running experience let alone Crystal, but I know you need more than 4 in any of these games that have them. Yeah, in Gen 1, the perfect amount of repels is 5, and then for super repels, it's 7 or 8. I like to get 8 as a backup.
It's always 8. It's 8. You're
Oh,
you're right. You're right. It's
7.
7. Yep.
I always just buy 8 because there have been times where like I ran out of repels and I'm like 30 steps from the end of Victory Road.
Yeah, he's 100% right. It's 7. I have to think about it, but every single run, the last repel I use, I just use 2 repels.
Oh, I am out of healing items, so I'm gonna have to beat this coughing guy with only 68 HP.
Gen 1
I
doesn't
should be fine.
Gen 1 doesn't care if you overuse your repels, so you could overbuy them, but Gen 2 does care if you buy them. So, but Gen 2 doesn't care about the bag space very as much. So, it's not as big of a deal if you
Fire
overbuy
Leaf
in
Green
both
is
games.
9 or 10. I can assure, whenever I do Fire Red, I always buy 11 repels, just because I press right on the D-pad once. I might actually die from... Oh, wait. Can you teleport inside of buildings? Oh, that would have been so good.
No.
If you can do that.
Well, I just had to teach away dig for agility.
Oh, I deleted Ice...
Oh, hold on. I'm just going to rewind.
Is that a better idea?
What? No, I'm deleting Fire Punch.
Oh. Did you at least beat Jasmine first?
Yes.
Okay, then I'd say you're good.
I actually got him on the first rocket after Jasmine.
Honestly, though, me buying like 10 repels, like, it's not that big a deal. It just means that I just have less for other things.
It just means you have extra repels in your at the end game, which is not a big deal. I actually almost always have 1 spare repel, and it pisses me off. It means I have to click down
Whoever came
1
up with the
extra
idea
time.
of press right to add 10, you are valued. You know the guy we should value. Whoever decided starting Black and White 2, when you run out of repel, it's like, you ran out of repel, would you like to use another one? That guy needs to be protected at all costs.
Yeah, and the guy who made all caves completely and utterly invisible needs to be fired.
Right.
Because they kept on doing it afterwards.
It's probably the same guy. Maybe. Probably the same guy who made Rock Tunnels super dark.
Gen 1 was perfect. You could still see the walls and it was dark. It was great.
Yeah, you don't need to catch 10 Pokemon for Flash.
So here's the thing. I think a mixture of both would be good. So Gen 2 added hidden items in the dark. And I think that's a good in-between. Yeah. Gen 1 doesn't have any hidden items, so it's like, oh, hey, you can still see the walls. You can pretty much see everything. So it's not a big deal. Gen 2, you can't see anything, and there's hidden items. Nice in-between would have been good. I'm about to lose to Executive. It's going to be real embarrassing.
Yep. Oh, the coughing one?
Yep, I just lost to the Executive.
I almost did too because I ran out of potions, but fortunately Return one-shot the coughings, at least.
It did not for me at all. Actually, I would go ahead and say it wasn't really even close.
Oh, fun fact, if you play Red and Blue on a Game Boy Color, when you hard reset the game and like the little game Nintendo logo shows up, you can actually hold A or B and press one of the D-pads. You can actually change the color palette. Like, you could have the game appear in like blue, red, green, yellow, inverted. There's this one color palette that made everything brown, and the brown color palette allowed you to see where the trainers were. I remember using it when I used to speedrun the game. Other people called it the cheater palette. I didn't find that out till later. I thought it was an emulator thing, but no, you can do it on the original. I think it's only a Game Boy Color and above.
I don't even find it that big of a cheat. You just should just
Not
know
really.
where they are.
It was built. It was a built-in feature into Red and Blue. It only worked on Game Boy Color though. But, dude, have you seen what Red and Blue looks like with inverted colors?
No.
I did it once. It is very off-putting seeing it inverted.
This is where you're starting to really see the bad attack stat. Holy.
I mean, there's only so much stab return can do for us.
Hit myself 3 times in a row. Come on.
Hey, at least you can't hurt yourself that much in confusion.
Quiet. When Magnemite
Quiet.
misses Thunder Wave twice, and you're like, ah, yes, 25% chance, I did it, and then you hit yourself, and then you're like, oh no. No, it just happened again. Another 25% chance, but I finally didn't hit myself in the second one. Boy, this is just oof. Still have so much rocket section to go.
I mean, I'm not that far ahead.
I just defeated the rival.
All right, gotta remember rest. Can I use that protein? Oh, I can use it actually.
My overlay says I can use 1 protein left. There's no way I could use a protein by the time I get to where you are.
I had 20 steps left of the cave. I didn't want to use another repel, and I encountered something. Wait, what? Oh, dude, you gotta be kidding. I was able to use 1, but apparently me encountering that Delibird must have updated my values or something, and I could no longer use it.
So close.
It tricked me. Steve, when you finish, don't forget Pink Bow.
I would never, on any run, ever forget the pink bow. It's like the quick claw. You just don't forget it.
You would think that.
Quite frankly, the pink bow is like the one held item in the game that's like next to leftover.
Helpful to everybody.
Held item is only a feature basically because of the pink bow, the quick claw, and the leftovers. The rest of them don't particularly matter, so I just pick them up every run.
Yeah. Lopunny is more of a Persian than a Snorlax. I think it's somewhat better than Persian. Our attack stats slightly better. I think everything else is about the same.
Whoa. Is it Persian's attack stat like 90?
I'm pretty sure it's 70.
Oh god, that's bad.
So
No, I agree with the person who
Every
just said
one
it's
of its
Persian. I
stats-
think it's definitely Persian.
Okay, level 45. Return 1 shots the Dragonairs. Level 45.
God, you're so ahead. Holy crap.
It 2 shots Kingdra. Okay, so get level 45 for Claire.
Holy crap, I'm actually out of returns? Oh, whoa. And I grabbed all 4 ethers too. That's just how weak we are.
We? Who is we?
Well, I mean, me and the Pokemon, they're on the same team, aren't we?
Oh, I thought you were saying, I thought you were talking like I was struggling too. I'm like, what do you mean we?
Whoa, Annie. The fact that you're using special attack means you're not looking at the right game. I've never played Persian Gen 2.
I've played Persian in newer gens. It's absolutely horrible. I'm pretty sure it'd be horrible in Crystal too. Even with stab return, there's only so much it can save you.
I think
Lopunny has a
generally
lot better
Persian's
stats, yeah.
Persian's generally like a special attacker in Gen 1.
I can confirm in newer games it's a special attacker because Persian in Gen 4 gets nasty plot.
Oh, that's cool. When I think
It
of
kinda
Persian,
is, actually, but
I think of Bubble Beam and Thunderbolt.
Yeah, one of the main problems though, its special attack is like 50 or it's 60. Like I remember when I did Persian in Gen 5, like I had to use 2 or 3 nasty plots just to deal with random trainers because my special attack was just so horrible. I forgot. Did I forget Dratini? I can't believe I forgot Dratini again.
Rewind.
Okay, this. You know what? Yeah, I didn't go that far. Dude, that is like my worst habit. Okay, that's as far back as I'll go. Yeah, if I was doing this run offline without like being distracted, I definitely wouldn't have forgotten.
I don't know. I feel like I did a Pokemon pretty recently that was kind of, it felt a lot like this, where it had a great return or stab return, but the other moves were not really keeping up. Or sorry, well, no, sorry. It always just felt like a tad weak. I mean, Annie, if you're saying it is better statistically, then yeah, I guess it is better statistically.
Okay, I feel like at this instance, I saved like 2 seconds
Because
with like alone.
I think Persian was also medium fast, so it is comparing apples to apples.
I mean, Steve, you can't just compare apples to apples anymore. Is it Cosmic to Fuji or Pink Lady to regular?
Everyone
Green
knows.
to yellow?
Everyone knows Cosmic Chris is the only apple.
Have you ever had the Pink Lady apples?
I don't eat apples.
I don't either.
I listened to a podcast called F star star face. It's obviously the F word. And they were just like the one of their bits is about apples, and it's Cosmic Crisp. They've gotten like the Cosmic Crisp like Twitter and whatnot in on it too.
I didn't forget your team. I remembered to get your team. Oh my god.
No, Bug Crib, you're probably right. I've never had the apple. I have no opinion on the apple. My entire opinion is based on the podcast. And by the way, the people on the podcast are not apple people.
Oh, you know what? You know what Kiwi suggested I should code into my overlay? If my location equals Dragon's Den, pop up an image of Dratini over the gameplay.
Funny.
So that way I don't forget it. I might actually do that. Okay, Will is actually kind of annoying.
What? I could see that.
I'm not-
Slowbro with Curse is really frustrating.
Plus, for some reason, his first Xatu didn't die right away.
Even with the pink bow?
Alright. Yeah, I was level 48, I believe.
It's too bad we have the Curse Amnesia strat. Or sorry, Agility, not Amnesia. The Curse Agility strat's not as much of a auto win. If this was more of an auto win, I would definitely consider just doing some more candies earlier.
Honestly, I'm kind of worried about Pikachu. Because I don't know how we're going to set up on it. Like, because we don't have Amnesia, our special attack's horrible. But what is Red going to send out second? Do you remember what he sends out second if you're using a normal? Like pure normal?
I think he pretty much sets up Espeon, because then he'll just set up Reflect into Snorlax.
Oh.
I feel like
yeah,
that's his default if he doesn't have super effective moves.
Yeah, I think so. It might most likely be Espeon. Alright, thank you, Annie. Okay, Bruno actually wasn't that hard. I think he missed a cross chop.
Oh, what is my Dratini ever gonna do without Wrap?
Wait, oh. I actually got a reset on Bruno.
Crazy.
I kind of deserved that for being lucky. Believe it or not, I got my reset on his Onyx.
Okay, well, my overworld rare candy getting was not very stellar at all.
Okay, I think Ice Punch may have helped just for Onyx. So I don't really have a good move.
I already told you that Ice Punch is better than Fire Punch in every single way. If you have the choice that you have to have one of them, you keep Ice Punch.
I mean, when I was thinking how will Ice Punch help, I only think Claire and Lance. But it will actually help with Sonic. But I guess Fire Punch help with Fortress, but Fortress isn't good.
Fortress is never a threat. I don't even think of Fortress as a Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
in the next run,
punching bag of the team.
First. All right. I was able to get past Bruno. Since I didn't have Ice Punch, I deleted Fire Punch for Dynamic.
I'm gonna grab the third Max Elixir. I am not super confident.
I only grabbed 2.
God, I really.
Oh dang!
I can't wait until I
wonder if that crit mattered.
I can't wait until I have Scott's Overlay. The one thing that I have, or that I hate about Gen 2 the most of anything in the whole game, is repelling. I repel too early. So much.
I hate it. Yes, we can add that to your overlay. I think it's in Game Hook. You would have to add it.
Oh, it is a feature that I think I would love because I cannot stand repelling in this game.
Why could they keep Gen 1 repelling? It was perfect.
Yeah.
Well, take out the part where if you save, it deletes your repel. But other than that, it was good.
What do you mean save? If you reset, it deletes your repel.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, Karen's being kind of annoying.
Wait, is that a thing in Gen 2? It saves your repel?
No, they fixed it in Gen 2. No, they fixed that. They fixed it. It does save the repel.
Oh, interesting. I actually did not know that.
Okay. You know what Claire's doing? Or Karen? I'm trying to use Dig to knock out her Gengar. When I'm underground the second time, it always uses Destiny Bond every time.
Smart.
Like, what do I do?
No, not like that. Oh my god, I got it. I just iked the last Zatu. I was gonna die to a Leech Seed. By the way, is Leech Seed like extra powerful in this game?
No. It's entirely based on how much HP you have.
Is it like 1/8 versus 1/16? Because I swear to God, 4 Leech Seeds
I think it's
just
always
murdered
been an
me.
1/8.
Oh.
Oh, Steve, I'm letting you know. I iked my way through Karen. I used Dig on the Gengar. As soon as I used it, it just used Cursed and killed itself.
Does Pikumuku learn Leech Seed? Because if it does, I actually have more hope for it than I did before.
I do not remember.
Because that...
Okay,
Oh, why you gotta do this? Oh, thank God.
I might want Paralysis Berry.
I've lucked my way through like so many of these battles. I do not like what I'm seeing.
I forgot to get the Paralysis Cure Berry.
That's crazy. That's also one of those things I just pick up every run, whether I need it or not.
I pick it up every time too. Like this one run, I forgot. I guess I'm just gonna have to hold on to Pink Bow. I mean, could I teach Rest now? I think I should.
Just you go ahead and keep suffering, please, so I can ike my way through these battles and catch up to you.
I'm gonna teach Rest Knight now to get rid of Dynamic Punch.
You have Dynamic Punch?
I had to do something for the Onyx. I didn't have Ice Punch. I had to do something.
I'm learning a whole lot.
Honestly, surprisingly, Lance's Pokemon don't do that much damage.
I'm
His Hyper
currently
Beam
on
did like
Karen,
50.
so I'm coming.
Get away from me.
All right, I've got one sand attack. Oh, I've been paralyzed. No, you should have told me Vileplume was not a one-shot.
I didn't think I needed to. Vileplume was not really the issue. It was the Gengar that was the
I
issue.
just one-shot the Gengar, no problem.
What? Don't tell me you got
Murkrow was a
crit.
one-shot, but unfortunately Houndoom
Steve-
finished me off with Pursuit. But if that was a one-shot, it would have been easy Karen City.
Can anyone go to Steve's stream and tell me if he crit the Gengar?
No, no way. That's just no. That's not true. I would never.
What level were you?
Well, I don't know. I'm paralyzed.
I was level 51.
Oh well, he
and
keeps using Curse, so that's how.
Oh, he killed himself with Curse?
Well, yes. Well, I'm also paralyzed,
dude.
so he gets to
Okay,
use Curse, which is annoying.
All right, Steve. When you talk about getting a one-shot, I expected Dig to one-shot it, not he kill him. There's a difference between him killing himself and you
Oh,
one-shotting.
Vileplume is a range. Interesting.
What level? Do you see your level now?
All
Or
right,
are you
I
still
knocked out
paralyzed?
Gengar because it used Spite instead.
That's interesting.
Why did you go and beat Lance? I was just catching you. You had like a literal 3 whole minute lead on me, and you've almost blown it. If I first try Lance here, oh boy, you're gonna feel real bad.
Oh, 3 Magnemite guy got me.
All right, I
So
got
what
the
level were you
paralyzed
for
Cure
Karen?
Berry and everything. Let's do this.
What level were you for Karen?
50.
Yeah, either you crit or the Gengar killed
Oh,
itself
the
first.
Dragonite was like 99% with Ice Punch.
It was a good range, probably.
Just a tiny bit. Man, it almost feels like the Dragonite could be a range. So I need the 25% miss, or I just need the range.
Turning one space on the bike is so annoying. Like just moving one space while turning. Like Steve knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It's
the
the
Gen
reason
2
in Mount
bike-
Silver he never uses the bike.
the Gen 2 bike is all out infuriating. Oh, I got a freeze in the Aerodactyl.
Yeah, that's another reason I should have kept Ice Punch instead. It would help with Aerodactyl.
I mean, it
Does
wasn't really
Ice Punch
relevant.
one-shot the Dragonites?
No, it's like 9. So the range is like 91 to like 98, but never a one shot.
Uh,
All right, I won. Third try.
nice.
Unfortunately,
Alright, so
you
this
just gained
moveset-
so much time on that Rival 2.
I mean, it was all because I wanted to experiment. Theoretically, my strat could have failed and I would have just submitted to struggle, and you would have won.
That is true. It could have gone either way, but it didn't. Who would have thought?
From what y'all
The-
sounds like, the Gen 1 bike is running shit.
I
Gen
think-
2 bike is the actual bike without a pseudo running shit. Yeah.
I think the biggest problem with the struggle strat is just the supersonic that's followed with the Zubat is just so annoying. When you have a very limited amount of HP to work with, hitting yourself is just a death sentence.
Did you know you gain 1 friendship just from challenging a gym leader?
Yes, I did know that.
Oh, right. I remember we saw that at some point. I just never noticed
I
it.
thought it was 2.
I just forgot. Erica, I think it depends on the amount of friendship. Erica only gave me 1. Because I know with other things like using vitamins and TM, the amount of friendship you gain does go down the higher friendship you have. It's like goes on a scale, if you know what I mean.
I don't think that's a thing in this game.
I remember looking up the friendship mechanics. I know with using vitamins and TMs, it gives you a certain amount of friendship when you're at a certain range, and then the more friendship you have, the less it ends up giving.
I mean, I remember looking up the friendship mechanic of Gen 2, and they were very solid numbers.
It's not completely solid. It goes on a scale.
Are we sure that they didn't change it later? Because I was looking up Gen 2 specific.
I can look it up in between runs. It might be a newer thing, but I'm pretty sure it's in Gen 2. I know it's in newer games, that's for... I'll just double check later.
Oh, interesting.
Also, haven't really been dropping frames that much. 7.6.
I think did you pause again at some point? I just looked over at your stream and I remember you had like 20 more seconds than me because of the whole pausing thing. And then I guess did you do another pause at some point? Because you actually have less time than me.
Not since the start of the game where I had to change mappers or like edit something.
Oh well. Annie, I appreciate the confidence, but that Magnemite guy, he's there as just an annoyance block.
Honestly, it really surprised me that Scott doesn't go through Rock Tunnel like I do. I'm the only one that does that.
I think he's probably figured out that it is also just incredibly hard and doesn't save you too much time. It has the opportunity to save you a lot of time if you do it right.
Scott really loves minor time saves in yellow, but if they're hard to do, he just ignores them. He likes minor time saves, but only if they're easy, which I guess makes sense.
I mean, we both pretty much very vehemently disagree about the bike thing.
Yeah, I think for the future streams, we should just try not to mention it too much.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to fight Misty. Oh, well, I'll go back later.
Oh, sometimes I fight Misty, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how much PP I have.
Yeah. I mean, I went back to my old strat of getting the machine part when I see the rocket, talk to Misty, and then teleport away. Just because I've noticed, like, whenever I get the machine part, then fly back to Cerulean to go fight Misty, I usually don't have many power points left.
I mean, again, we're talking about a literal, like, 1 second difference. Because the only difference, essentially, you're doing by doing it out of order is the walking distance to the machine part. There really is no other difference.
Well, it does allow me to use the center sooner.
Yeah, you could do it for center reasons. So, yeah. Again, it's like a 6-step save. It really does not matter which order you do it in.
No, 6 steps especially. Honestly, I just like doing the Rock Tunnel thing just because I like to show it off. That I can pretty confidently do it now.
I'm very disappointed. I can never get around that Skip Bloom trainer. I feel like if I could get around that Skip Bloom trainer, your Rock Tunnel save is almost irrelevant. But I can never get around her.
Yeah, I like going that way just because, I mean, there's one spinner and one guaranteed trainer, but each of them only have one Pokemon.
Yeah, and if you end up hitting both of them, and I skip Bloom trainer, then I feel like it's the same.
Hey, Yokai, how's it been? It's on the Twitch end, I see. The run's going pretty good. The early game was... Don't go that way. Hey, Steve, I was going down through Route 1 to Pallet Town. I almost made the mistake of going on the left-hand side, like in Gen 1. But no, you have to be on the right side because there are trainers over.
I did like how Scott did recognize when we mentioned the whole skip for that pewter. He recognized it was a time save. I don't think he'll ever do it, but I think he recognized that it was. I don't know if he recognized it as a...
I don't think he said it was a time save. I think he said he can see how it could be.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I would have to time it myself, but I really do not know.
I
I mean,
don't.
my one advantage is it allows me to only pass by that spinner once instead of twice.
I mean,
But
you can't
apparently
convince
Scott
me
told
it's
me
not a
he's
time
a
save.
apparently.
You can't convince
What
me.
was I saying?
It's those 20 steps from the gym to the cave are just gone. They're just gone. Like you when you do it, like that's the time save. It's not like a big time save. It's 20 steps, but you know, something.
I don't know. I didn't really do it for speed reasons. I just do it to avoid that spinner because he's a. But apparently Scott told me he's a predictable spinner because he only goes clockwise. So I could actually pause buffer. I thought he was like one of those random ones that just spun every direction.
Yeah, I thought he was too. I did not know that.
Yeah, but then when Scott told me he's predictable, I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I could have been trying to avoid him this whole time, but I always just YOLO'd him.
I wonder if there's a better move to be using than dig. I feel like dig has outlived its usefulness a
I used it on
long
Surge.
time ago.
I used it on Surge.
Well, I mean, according to my overlay, it's not better than return, so why even bother using it on Okay, here. The Magneton is like the only
Rhydon?
Pokemon. Woo.
Wait, not Rhydon. I should have Ice Punch for this.
See, I'm trying to think if there is a better move to use than dig, because dig outlives its usefulness. I don't know when it outlives it, but it outlives it at some point.
Why haven't I equipped the leftovers?
Have you been picking up the rare candies?
Most of them.
Okay, good. I was hoping I didn't. I was hoping I wasn't the only one, because I'm definitely picking them up. Because agility is not amnesia. If this were amnesia, I would think. I would think that they're kind of irrelevant, but with agility, they're pretty relevant.
Darn it. Testing. Not having Ice Punch for Blue's Rhydon definitely really hurt me. I need to hold on to Ice Punch next
I'm not
time.
gonna lie. I've done Blues Rhydon with Ice Punch plenty of time, and that thing likes to survive, even though it's double weak to it.
Well, better than using Dig.
Well, that's
Plus, he
correct.
can use Earthquake. You know how
Really?
annoying it is when you're trying to reach one hand over to like your drink, but then like the battle ends early and you're just standing around doing nothing.
Oh, I do that all the time. Okay, Annie, you don't have to be technical about when I said double weak. It's very when I think of Rhydon as being double weak to ice, I think of it one weakness being its low special defense. I consider that a weakness.
I get what you're saying because like super effective is 2 times,
Like
and then 4 times is 4 times. I
Yeah.
say 2 times effective all the time,
like I consider
or double.
I consider ice moves 4 times effective, even though I know they're 2. I consider them 4 because his special defense is half his regular defense, so it's like an extra time.
All right, I'm gonna have to Aerodactyl Blue because I have to beat his Rhydon with Return.
That sounds terrifying.
It is. I can't use Dig on him. It's too dangerous just because he has Earthquake.
Janine's wheezing just survived a dig.
Why are you using Dig? You should be using
Ran out
Return.
of return.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem.
Okay, I need to equip the left.
Did the Venomoth use double team, or did I just general miss an ice punch?
Ah, yes, the Gen 1 miss of Crystal.
Right. Clearly.
You know, I like how we have rest, have agility, but we've never once used it yet.
Well, I mean, there are plenty of runs where I have amnesia, and I just never use it until red. Not one time. Are you at least
Dude,
using
oh my-
leftovers?
Yeah, I did. But one
Okay.
disadvantage, it took his Rhydon from a 5-hit to a 6-hit. Honestly, I might just have to use my rare candies for blue.
I mean, it's one battle early. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Plus, blue always gives
I
enough
don't think so.
experience to level up in the middle of the battle, so it's generally not a bad idea.
But I might win this one.
Please don't.
All right, Rhydon's dead, but that's no guarantee I
No,
can still
please,
lose.
please lose. I'm catching up.
I lost.
I'm at Brock.
I lost. Okay, I lost. All
I
right,
like
I need
how
to use my rare
you've
candies.
slowly lost a 3-minute lead because of bad move choices.
Well, it's my I can only blame this time loss on myself. It's all from deleting ice.
Like my 3 minutes of time lost that I lost at the very beginning of the run was bad strategy. Yours is just I should have had a better move.
Do having bad moves and bad strategy kind of mean the same?
I just got to freeze on Pidgeot.
I hate you.
First
Let me
try.
guess. Was it Ice Punch?
Yeah.
Is he related to the Furret? Blue just switched out his Rhydon for Gyarados.
Oh
even though I was
no,
spamming
right
return.
on. It survives.
Ice Punch.
It survives and then uses a Fury attack. Whatever shall I do?
Funny. Is
What-
Sandstorm infinite in Gen 2?
No, it's a lot of turns. Like it's like the max. I want to say it's like 5 or 6 turns. It is up there. Like it lasts so long that Sandstorm almost single-handedly murders you.
I swear, this thing's... Uh-oh.
By the
Okay,
way,
it did go away.
the rival, our blue, are extraordinarily easy.
Yeah, he'd be easy if you had Ice Punch.
You know what you could do? You could go get Ice Punch. You have the money.
How do you expect me to get to Johto?
The slow way.
No, I'd rather Aerodactyl a
Fly,
fight than do that.
fly to the Elite Four and go backward.
No. Oh my god. I really should not use the bike here. I just encountered 4 Pokemon in 10 patches.
So you are going backward.
No, I already beat Blue.
Oh, darn it. So you're saying I have only saved 3 minutes total because of bad strategy? I feel gypped. I feel like you should have been stuck even longer.
Well, you might end up winning. I forgot to get something.
Curse?
Yep.
I mean, that's not a big loss. I mean, you were going to get it regardless.
I already made it to Mount Silver, but I guess I can just at least
You still
teleport.
have the fly location. You only have to go halfway through the grass next time.
No, I'm gonna teleport back. There we go.
Oh, I screwed up the cave. I have to rewind out.
Honestly, I think for my overlay, I might actually put a repel cap. But I don't know where I did it. Honestly, I just need to pay more attention. Yeah, I'm not restarting the run, Yokai. There's always run 2.
Okay, I did that one without the map, guys. That was all in my head. We're arriving at the exact same time.
I'm letting you know this. Thunder does not do as much as I thought. It does about 60 damage.
You've already rare candied and everything?
I rare candied before Blue.
Oh, right.
That's how I had to beat him.
You already put on all of the moves and everything, too?
All I had to do was put on Curse.
Oh, you're probably gonna
Alright.
win then.
He used a lot of charms. I'm gonna have to see how good plus was. Alright, one shot the Espeon. I'll just use another Curse on Snorlax. Okay, plus 2. Plus 2 enough. No, it is not.
Dang it, I got greedy. I got knocked out by Thunder.
Yeah, I recommend get past Pikachu at plus 1 attack. It's all you need for the Espeon till you get to Snorlax. Okay, red was actually kind of a
Oh,
117.56. Hey, I got the
this
under.
Pikachu, man. I get too greedy, and I'm setting up too many. You said +1?
Yeah, +1 return at level 68, one-shots Espeon, and then you can just set up on Snorlax.
Oh, I was trying to get to a full +6. Holy crap, I just got crit thundered.
Yeah, don't do a full setup on Pikachu unless you resist Thunder. Never a good idea. Why is... Oh, that might be Steve's bid right thing. I was wondering, like, did I leave Steve's stream at 144p? I like how big and fat that Lopunny is.
Telling me even after all that time save, still lost. Feels bad. 118.30.
Man, you must have got more rare candies than me. You're 5 levels higher.
I mean, I picked up all of them except for the Whirl Islands one.
Let's see. I picked up Violet, Goldenrod, the little rare candy in Kanto, the first one.
I mean,
Cinnabar.
I think they were still kind of necessary. The Pikachu's Thunders did a lot of damage.
Annie, you know that's not what I said. Well, hey, Steve, I feel like our over-under was pretty accurate.
It was.
Who's the one that came up with that number? Oh, wait, it was me. Yeah, remember how you'd always keep telling me I have a problem with overestimating everything I play with?
I definitely think we could probably knock off a few minutes off of the next one, though.
What do you mean just a few minutes? Like, think of all the time you'll save just from not using the struggle strat.
You mean 3 minutes? That's the only time that I could think I'll save is 3 whole minutes.
You also had 11 resets.
A lot of that is just me overestimating Headbutt's amount of PP.
Oh.
I got like 3 resets by running out of Headbutt PP.
For my next over-under, I'm doing 113.20.
I think...
Yeah, the game time's running. It's not...
I want to find some way of doing some early training, because I really think I would benefit from having early return, but I feel like the only way of getting early return at this point would be to essentially pick up Teach Swift, pick up the Charcoal to buy the 2 punches early, use the 2 punches, use Headbutt, and then get it like a 3 haircut and possibly 1 more level.
Honestly, no. I feel like Headbutt's still your go-to because it will make Chuckies.
Well, I mean, all the stuff that I just said, the only thing that really wastes more time is the Swift and the picking up of Charcoal. That would give me 4 extra friendship early. Well, 3.
No. In the next run, what I'm going to do is get Headbutt and hold on to Ice Punch. Delete Fire Punch when I'm done with Jasmine. And then teach Dig like normal. And then I replace Dig with Curse, get Agility, keep Return.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to battle the Voltorb and the Magmar trainer on purpose. I mean, sometimes you can skip one, sometimes you can skip both of them. I think I'm just going to battle both of them on purpose because one of the things about this run is if you're going to add extra training, it doesn't hurt to add it on the spinners you probably can't ignore anyways.
Yeah.
If you just battle them on purpose, you're still going to save time because now you definitely don't have to battle them on the next time. So now I need 1 more level and then that friendship. And then I'll have all 3 of the punches and return early. Although I won't teach return until after Chuck because I think the Headbutt really mattered on Chuck.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hit the restroom.
Stop hitting rooms. But yeah, like I said, I think that's just the best strat to go. Teach Headbutt, hold on to it till Chuck. Teach Dig, get Rest, get return, get curse, teach agility. Other than that, oh, since I will be getting dig, like honestly, the amount of escape ropes I even use before I get dig is 0. And I hold on to dig until curse. I might actually skip escape ropes so I can buy potions. Just because I'm going to have dig for the longest. Remember Dratini. Okay, I need to remember the Dratini. Like, it's not that hard. All I have to do is just walk back in. Somebody might need to mention it, like, chat room, like when I finish defeating Claire, you may want to. But yeah, if I was doing this run offline as like a re-rank or for a video or something, I'd be way more focused and I wouldn't do something like that.
I think another thing I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna pick up all of the candies. I don't think they were all necessary. I think a few of them were necessary at the end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use like 3 of them before Karen, so that way I definitely one-shot the Vileplume. Because if I can get past the Vileplume, I feel like her consistency goes through the roof.
My main problem is that I would use dig on Gengar. It lives in red health, and I try to use dig again, and it uses Destiny Bond while I'm underground.
Yeah, that never happened to me.
I died 3 times because of that.
And I can't conceivably
think.
I don't think she does that on like purpose. I think it's just unlucky.
But then again, I'll have Ice Punch, so I might like hit it with Ice Punch once, then use dig.
Oh, I can tell you right now, Return did way more than Ice Punch, like 15% more.
I mean, I can't use Return on a Gengar.
Oh, right. I meant on the Vileplume.
Umbreon. Oh, since I had Dynamic Punch for Karen because I had to teach it for Bruno. Dynamic Punch does not one-shot him. If it did, I would have actually taught it for the second run, but it doesn't.
Nothing one-shots Umbreon.
Nothing does. The only thing that ever did, I think, was Hariyama.
Yeah, with its cross chop. Stab
no,
cross chop.
I think we either used cross chop or close combat for it.
Yeah, we both used different moves. Same outcome. Okay, so I need to do a new over-under, and I need to remember what name I was using. I think it was Lola.
Can't you just name it Playboy?
How fast will I beat Red? And then over 1...
I went 113 to 118.
13? You think you're saving 5 minutes? That's crazy.
I'm saving 4 minutes, actually. Because I made a lot of mistakes. I had to backtrack for dig. I had to backtrack for curse. I didn't have ice punch for Lance. I had 4 resets.
Under 113 also implies you're gonna finish in the 112s. That's nuts. I'm not even. Not only am I not doing that, I'm adding 2 minutes to that.
Steve, are you gonna make fun of me if my final time is 113.02?
No. I'm gonna make fun of you if your time is like 113.42.
Oh, okay.
02. Like you're gonna be that close. I think you're gonna be off by like all 40 seconds at least.
I could just blame that on Wild Caterpie.
115 to 118. I definitely think over 118 is pretty unlikely.
Yeah, over 18 would be like, I have to get it worse. Hey, Steve, as soon as you made fun of my 113, everybody picked the in-between.
So one of the things I always do is I look at my original time and then I'm like, how much time can I cut from the run? And then I start checking them off in my head. And in this run, Rival 2, check off 3 minutes. And then I'm like, Karen, 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Red, maybe 35 seconds to 45. That's 4.5 minutes I can cut from my last time. That's not your, like, you cut off more than that. I can't conceivably cut that much time.
More than 4 minutes. My first run was a 117.
Oh, even okay. Well, that would still bring you down to approximately 1. Okay, So actually, let's just use my point right there. If you cut 4.5 minutes off of your 117, which I don't think it was 117 on the nose, but regardless,
It was a 1750.
okay, well that would put you at 112.5, which would put you in your under. But that also requires perfect luck, because essentially when I said, oh, I can cut off 35 seconds off of Karen, that means, oh, no resets. I can cut off 45 seconds off of Red. Oh, no resets. Do you think you're getting no resets?
I might get 3.
Exactly.
Okay, you ready? You're done making fun of me now?
Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're probably gonna hit it, but I'm telling you, you're not gonna beat it by a lot.
I might get like a 112.50, but hey, as long as it's under, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's your old first run mentality. You're just now doing it on the second run. I can commend it.
It wasn't a first run mentality. That's only a thing if your first run was good. My first run sucked.
True.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm rewinding that. I am not playing as the boy. Not happening.
Man, I was about to say I told the game no to me being a boy. Luckily, the game doesn't accept no as an answer.
I refuse to go surfing with a red Lapras.
Mine just stayed there on the do you want to be a boy or a girl screen, because it doesn't accept no as an answer. Everybody else will accept no as an answer, but boy, the game is like, no, you must be a boy or girl. No random genders here. You are one. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go with lowest common denominator talk.
Yeah, it's just funny you're like, doesn't take no because you picked the wrong one. I just rewinded.
No, I didn't pick one. That was the point. I just said no to the question flat out. Turns out,
like, oh, you don't want to play?
If I click no, so let's see. If I do it every 4 milliseconds, so let's see. If I say no for, let's say, 2 full seconds at 15 clicks a second, I told it no about 30 times. And it's like, you must, you are a boy or a girl. I don't care if you say no 30 times.
You tell everybody no.
Right, and you know what? Professor Elm also doesn't take yes or no, but he then just asks you the question again.
This is appropriate music for this moment. Stop, thief.
Oh, that would be genius. I just thought of something I'm gonna go do.
I'm gonna name the rival Steve this time. The first run I named it Ike.
I just thought of a fantastic Rival 2 strategy that I will definitely implement.
How's it any different than my strat?
You know how Scott came up with the safeguard strat last time? It's kind of like that, but an item.
Item. Oh, are you equipping Paralysis Cure Berry? Wait a minute, you can't even get hit with Lick. No, that's stupid.
You were close.
You can't get a mint berry at this point.
You were real close.
Bitterberry.
God, it's like he's swimming around the right answer and just can't get to it.
Well, what other held items are there? You're not equipping a poison cure berry, that's for
God,
sure.
you said every single one but the right one.
A regular berry?
Exactly. You just need one extra regular berry. That's how you beat Rival 2. I can't believe I didn't think of it.
I hate you.
You just did a strategy I've never thought of before. You went to the right of the bug catcher in the last in the grass?
Grass. You mean I just looped around left?
Right. I always loop around left going through the entire grass patch. I just saw you go right.
I don't know. Regular berry. Yeah. All right, level 9 for Falconer. Equip a berry. Berries are really useful for Falconer.
Right. It's a shame that I won't be able to use one.
I'm going to use one defense scroll, though, just so... I don't know. It probably didn't even matter, but you never know. Actually, you know what's funny? Pidgeotto and Pidgey are never using Mud Slap because Tackle and Gust are just doing more damage. Actually, I wonder if the defense curl mattered. Do you think maybe if I didn't use defense curl, it would be
I
using
was
Mud Slap?
100% going to use a
know.
defense crawl.
Oh, actually, okay. Remember Paralysis Berry. This.
Yes, this thing that you should never forget in any run, even if you don't need it.
Yeah. Actually, here's the question, though, because I taught Rest for Lance, but I was going to teach Rest anyway. Like, so that if I teach Rest, I can still hold on to the pink bow. I guess I can use it for Jasmine.
God, I think you're just overthinking it.
A little bit, but I don't know. All right, I'm not going for that Great Ball ever again.
What do you mean ever? It's never like a terrible decision. It's
no.
just time waste.
It's the one in the grass.
Yeah, I understand. It's not like good by any means, but it's not unhelpful.
In my first run, I got 2 encounters just getting it.
Yes, I understand that it can be a thing, and it's something I used to just accept as part of the game.
I just tried to use another repel, but I didn't have one. All right, please don't encounter Hykeranth.
Oh, I just encountered the hiker. Darn. So I just gave him some extra special.
Good job. I got a Blackout. I got a reset on him last time.
I feel like the key to him is hitting himself.
What makes you think that?
Because it's doing more damage than I am. Him hitting himself is me like having a second turn.
Actually, I don't even think I can do the berry strat. I think I've used all 2 of my berries. I didn't get a third one. Do I have an antidote? A full heal, that'll do.
How dare you not hit yourself in sleep and then, or in confusion, and then just snap out of it like you had a decision to just not be confused. Look at this smart guy just deciding, I don't want to be confused.
Uh-oh. Not like this. I almost got a reset on a Rocket Grunt with Zubat because I kept hitting my... The good thing I had that Super Potion.
I'm not going to get a reset on the Rocket Grunt this time because I'm running out of Swift. I now have Swift and Pound.
I just realized I didn't teach Swift. Thank you for reminding me.
How dare you? Holy crap, that Rattata got me down to a low health. Good thing I picked up this extra potion.
Yeah.
That quick attack on Rattata is a real sniper.
You know, in the last run, the Paris actually paralyzed me, so I'm actually going to go to the right.
I just don't ever go to the left anymore. That Paris has proven to be good.
I still kind of like doing the Paris just because it gives more XP than the Caterpie and Weedle, but that's assuming you can one-shot it.
I've just systematically decided no.
No.
Exactly.
Meant to say first.
It's a pretty good strategy. No.
Oh no, he used String Shot. Whatever shall you do?
Exactly. Whatever shall you do? Oh, I just now noticed I don't have a Bellsprout yet. Interesting.
I was able to. All right. So you might have still been in the restroom when I talked about what I'm doing at the mart here. Since I'm going to be teaching dig quite early, I don't really use an escape rope before then. I'm going to hold on to dig until the end of the game, so I'm not even going to buy escape ropes at all. I'm just going to buy potions instead.
I'm gonna buy like 3 escape ropes because it's usually what I do on a Pokemon that holds dig throughout the whole game.
It's a really good thing we get Sweet Kiss and Flatter.
Oh, I taught over Sweet Kiss. That's gonna end up being a big mistake, I can tell.
Piece of advice, after you use a Flatter or a Sweet Kiss, swap into Pound in case he puts you to sleep and spam Spite. Come on. Dude, hit yourself. Okay, he ended it. Come on, you only need to hit yourself one more. Okay, he broke out of confusion after like one. That's not fair. Wake up.
Oh, my defense curls.
Dude. He is not hitting himself. He just landed like 6-7 attacks in a row.
No, 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 no! You put me to sleep, and now all my flatters are gone. They're all gone. Reset.
I have to Alright. I had to reset for a different reason. His special attack was at +6. I couldn't use Flatter anymore.
That's hilarious.
It is kind of hilarious. Alright, so note to self. Use your Sweet Kisses first. Okay, now I'm getting lucky. Okay,
Why
he's
are
finally
you...
dead.
It's not ever hitting itself. No.
I'm telling you, in the first run, he hit like 7 moves in a row or something. It was ridiculous. Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, that Flatter on the Bayleaf was kind of risky. It made his Razor Leaf stronger. That was definitely risky. I mean, a berry would definitely have been the good strat. I just needed that. Have one.
Oh, I just did it twice. I woke up and then immediately got put to sleep again. I just need to confuse it. It's refusing to hit itself. There we go. Finally. Holy crap. Speed's still pretty far ahead.
I mean, all I did was cut down the tree.
Yeah, but I haven't even bought my items yet.
Oh, I actually did that after I did Bugsy before the rival, because I have a problem with forgetting.
Also, I don't have a Bellsprout or an Oddish yet. Does confusion increase your chance of catching?
No.
You sure about this?
It never did in any game.
This Oddish, it's using all of my balls.
Why would he do that?
It doesn't like me.
Guess what? I remembered Headbutt this.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Who, for you?
Yeah.
I just got a +1 haircut. Nice.
That's not good at all. Some may even say that's horrible.
Honestly, is the haircut ever worth getting?
Yes. Every single run, no matter what.
I mean, I remember Matt tried to say, like, most of the time, like, it's not like the haircut gets you any closer if you can't get it while you're in town. But, I mean, it's just right there. You could get lucky
on the
and get
way,
a +10.
and it's not even, like, that much text. I just now realized I did not ever pick up the charcoal. That's gonna suck. That's gonna change my strategy. That means I'm gonna
I
need
mean,
a good
I just
haircut.
bought the. I mean, I just bought the punches after Whitney. You'll get the money. Darn it. This
120.
guy always takes me.
I don't know. 129 is a pretty long way to go. Do you ever grab the underground? I only got a 1 haircut. Do you ever grab the underground super potion?
I get it every single.
Good, good. I was just about to say it's one more of those super potions that you just don't have to buy.
I never get the paralyze.
133.
I forgot the Abra. Not a big deal. I'll just have to fight this. Well, I get a little time loss. Hey, at least I get double kick for Whitney.
Yes, yes. Oh. All right, according to my thing, I have 5 grand, so I should be able to buy all the punches. That's good. Then only buying 3 escape ropes is really gonna help. Although I do need to like get a lot more friendship because I am still not super close.
I mean, I'm at 138 and it's.
I'm at 137, although I have not taught dig yet, so probably gonna be 138 momentarily.
I mean, another thing you could try is defeat all of Whitney's trainers. Get an extra level.
I'm definitely gonna be considering it. I'm right now battling Voltorb guy, and I'm about to be battling Magmar guy. All right, 140. According to this, I'm gonna need like 2 whole levels before I even get to Whitney. That's. Oh wait, Whitney will give me a little bit. Forgot about that. I mean, it's not like I
almost forgot.
Need it by the beginning of Whitney. Actually, I was about to teach dig immediately, and then I just realized, oh right, I actually want to use 1 defense curl on Whitney.
Darn it.
Okay, now we're heading to Whitney's gym.
Oh, darn it, Hypno guy saw me. Drowsy guy. He saw me. Alright, he was a one-shot.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna battle Clefairy Girl first.
Alright, get Teach Dig. Over flat, or over Swift.
Oh yeah, that got me an extra level. Now if Whitney can just get me 1 level, that would be fantastic. That's all I really need is just 1 level.
Save here. I got a reset last time.
Oh, so close. All right, I'll head south of Goldenrod and go to the grass.
Oh, you're trying to get return while you're there.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I just don't think it's
got
worth
1
it getting
Pokemon.
that
That's fine. There we go.
I mean, Headbutt will be just fine until you get Fly.
I'm not gonna use return. I want to have it now. So I don't have to come back later.
Dang it. Birdkeeper Toby saw me.
I feel like when I went up to the return guy, it's like I was like, hold on, wait a second, let me teach dig. We're good now.
I wonder what the odds with all those shinies would be. Higher odds than the amount of infinite universe.
Oh, interesting. I'm still holding a berry. Let me go ahead and put that quick claw on.
I don't have enough money for super repels, actually. That is interesting.
Oh,
I mean, I guess
whenever I waste all my money early, I make sure to do it after the lighthouse.
that would make.
Really, drowsy guy? I was just literally talking the other day with Speed about how I never battle you, and in the first run I never battled you, and then yesterday's run I didn't battle you twice.
Y'all saw nothing. I totally did not accidentally enter the center, ruining my teleport. It was 81 in 8,190. And in newer games, it's 1 in 4,096. Oh, that's funny. I got the chance to learn Charm, and the song that's playing is called Team Charm's Theme. I just found that kind of good timing.
Oh wow, I just got the chance to learn Charm too. I am a lot lower level than you then. I'm still battling the
Well, I'm
Kimono
doing
Girls, and I
something
haven't done Burnt Tower yet.
Kimono Girls, Kimono Girls. Oh my god. I was just about to fight Morty right away. I just remembered I never fought the girls.
You know, sometimes TMI.
I don't know what that is.
Too much information. I just give too much information.
Dude.
Some would call it I have big mouthism.
Hey, either that or I can start a new run. I'm just saying, like whenever one of us ends up doing a third run because we stop our second run early on, they almost always.
Oh, there's a point of no return where you can't start over. That point
I did rewind me accidentally going in the center.
The point of no return for me is post Lance.
What do you mean point of no return? Like
I'm not gonna restart if I have a problem post Lance. That's just it's there. I'm the problem's gonna exist. I'm not gonna fix it.
Post Lance, you mean just blue and red?
There was that run recently where I had a problem with Misty.
Honestly, you know what's interesting? Out of all the other Kanto gym leaders, I feel like the one that can cause issues with some Pokemon is Misty. Like if you can't the Starmie outspeeds.
A lot of Pokemon can't one-shot the Quagsire, and then when the Quagsire sets up Rain Dance, then the Lapras, which can sometimes survive, can hit you with like a Surf, and then the Starmie, which can sometimes survive, can hit you with a Surf, and then you're here like, what do you mean I'm losing to Misty?
Come on. Okay, I have to rewind that.
Annie, you're right. If you lose to your price, you should just give up immediately.
Very fun.
Was I laughing?
I gotta. No, because didn't I tell you in my first run I got a reset on price?
Yeah, I know. That's kind of why we brought it up.
Dude, it wasn't even my fault.
I've lost the price my fair share amount of times. Usually, though, it's because of freeze from Blizzard.
So I was just saying, I got 2 resets on the last trainer in Morty's gym because she has 3 Pokemon and I had 2 digs.
I just lost to Morty because Gengar made me fall asleep and I never woke up. 4 turns of falling asleep.
I've been playing Pokemon since '98, and first time I ever encountered a wild and unscripted shiny was in Legends Arceus. Mine was Omega Ruby.
Oh my god!
I found a Zigzagoon back in 2015.
I also found like a unscripted shiny in Legends Arceus that wasn't the Ponyta. Although I feel like in Legends Arceus, it's more noticeable.
Just because you hear the noise.
What? No, because you can see them. You could physically see them with your eyes. Would you not agree that you can physically see the Pokemon like, oh, that's shiny, and then you don't ignore them?
It's not just that, because in Legends, like, they have little sparkle, like, sound effect play in the overworld, so even if you don't see it, you'll hear the sparkle.
That is true.
Honestly, in Scarlet and Violet, you can see shinies in the overworld, but they don't make that noise anymore. So if you're not paying attention, you can easily miss it.
Oh, no, not like this, not like this. Don't ruin my run, Krabby. Thank God. Last Pokeball. Last one.
Did you damage it first?
Yes. I used Fire Punch.
Did you tell it, please?
I did not whisper any sweet nothings in its ear, no.
Hey, when any of you were young, did you, whenever you were trying to like catch the legendary, you like it would just break out of your Pokeball? Do you ever try to tell it nice things to get it to stay in there? I did that.
Did you just skip Lighthouse, or were you already done with it?
I did Lighthouse before Morty.
Oh, okay.
I figured extra training would help.
Stupid Knockdown survived an Ice Punch.
I forgot the Mint Berry, so I'm gonna have to use Bitter Berry again.
Hey, what was that point
Honestly,
where
like
Return's more powerful than Headbutt?
170.
Okay.
I'm at 176, but I'll be getting Return after I get...
Yeah, I've actually found the punches to be quite useful.
Honestly?
Just for one shot.
Thank you for reminding me. When I go back for Return, I'll need to go buy the punches, because I didn't get any of them yet.
Boy, I feel like I'm playing your run for you.
Honestly, that's how Axew feels whenever he's in my runs. Like, in the second run, like, he's basically micromanaging the entire run.
Yeah, sometimes...
How often I forget.
Sometimes Boss KO does that for me, too.
Yeah, so why are you...
I ask him for, Haunter's, like, speed every time I have a Pokemon with no speed. Usually, now that I know Haunter's got 49 speed, I now usually consider asking about the second Haunter's speed. That one's like 52, 53. I'm not 100% sure.
All right, I need Fire and Ice. Darn it, I always see this Psyduck guy. I gotta stop using the bike at the start. Okay, at least it's a one-shot. Not that big deal. Oh crap, I didn't buy Super Repels. Well, I'll be doing the Rocket Hideout pretty soon. You don't really need Repels. I'll just get Repels before I fight Jasmine.
I know it looks weird that I'm using a bunch of Ice Punches on these Mankeys and Primeapes and whatnot. It's the only reason is to make sure that I have enough Headbutts for... Like, I can use a lot of Super Potions, no problem. But going into Chuck... Yeah, what's up?
I forgot to heal again for the Gyarados, so I was worried I'd get a reset, but I got a lucky.
Oh, I just realized I've used all of my healing items, so now... Oh, wow, I got a Hypnosis Miss. Nice.
On Scarlet and Violet, you had a Route 1 shiny Lechonk. Lucky you. I didn't really feel happy after getting that. Why would you not feel happy about a free shiny? Even if it was a green Espeon, I would still like it, because it's a shiny. That people like them because they're rare.
I mean, I wouldn't feel too happy about a shiny Zubat.
Hey, I feel offended at that. Have you seen shiny Crobat?
I've caught enough, or well, sorry, I've seen one of those in real life. Thought it was a glitch. Did I just say real life? That's funny.
It's a Lechonk. Hey, come on, be grateful.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, when I was playing my cat, I've told this story before. When I first played Legends Arceus, I heard the sparkle noise, and I found a shiny Zubat, and I actually had a Zubat on my team at the time, so I ditched it for the shiny, and I beat the game with a shiny Crobat. Which is quite awesome, because I was gonna have a Crobat anyway, because Crobat's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
I mean, its moveset in the earlier games wasn't the best, but in newer games, like, Crobat is just so fast. Poison Flying is pretty good defensively, honestly. and it gets like Cross Poison, Brave Bird, X Scissor, Sludge Bomb. Wait, not Sludge Bomb. Poison Fang. You wouldn't want to run Sledge Bomb on a Crobat because it's special.
Isn't it? I feel like I did Crobat once and I thought it was okay.
Gen 2?
Yeah.
I don't remember either.
No, I have done it. I'm saying it was just okay. I mean, I agree with everything you're saying about like the weaknesses and whatnot. It's pretty good defensively and all of that.
I've already said a few times my first was in Soul Silver, which is also where the Shiny Central was. I'd also caught a Shiny Psyduck in Seafoam and Shiny Vulpix Route 37. But they're gone now. Resetted the save without a game to transfer to. Ouch.
I never even knew Pokemon Home existed. I think until Speed mentioned it. No, until I watched a video and the guy had a bunch of like, did you know? And then like Pokemon Home facts.
Oh. I mean, I pay the yearly subscription for it. It's only like $20 a year, and it's a place where I keep all my Pokemon in. I used to, like, when I was younger, like, I would always transfer up all my Pokemon to my newest game possible, whether that was like Gen 5 or like Gen 6 or something. I would have everything on one cartridge, but it got a little hard with Pokemon Bank because I didn't buy Pokemon Bank at the time for the 3DS. But when I eventually did, I transferred everything up to Sun and Moon, and that's where all of my Pokemon stayed. Like, I think 90% of my PC boxes were full. That's just how many Pokemon I had from the years. And then when I got Pokemon Home, I just moved everything. My Pokemon Home right now has roughly, if I had to take a guess, like 1,700 Pokemon.
Whoa.
Hey, some of them are old too. Like, my first ever Shiny is in there, and I caught that when I was 13, which was like 9 years ago. It's a 9-year-old Shiny. I still have it.
My mind must be playing tricks. The spinning rocket that's kind of hard to avoid. I swear to God, he was looking at me and just didn't battle me.
Part of me sometimes thinks that the sprite moves faster than like the trigger tiles do.
Because I swear I saw him looking right the moment I walked past him, and it's like in my mind I slipped right by him and like, sucker.
Dude, this freaking sailor, like, how come he's only encountered me lately? Whenever I ran this game like a long time ago, he's never saw me.
So far ahead. Holy crap. No, why? Shelter guy. No.
Oh. Oh no, I'm so scared of Jasmine.
Oh, wow. That I just now noticed that. Shelter doesn't have a neutral list to fire punch, whereas Cloyster does.
Ah.
Ice type.
Okay. Oh, crud. This is gonna suck. I'm learning agility a bit early, so now I'm gonna have to defeat the Steelix with ice instead of fire. Oh well, at least I got a crit, so oh god.
Oh my god, you
Missed.
just pointed that out to me and I just learned it too. One battle before. Dang it.
I just iked my way through that fight. She missed 2 Iron Tails in a row when I was at red health.
I got rid of Dig.
I didn't because I didn't buy any escape ropes.
I mean, we're about to find out what consequences I have for my actions.
Deleting Dig. Honestly, if you bought the escape ropes, I don't see any harm in deleting Dig.
No, I only have 4 escape ropes.
I can think. Oh. Yeah, Kiwi, completing the Dex and Legends isn't too bad. I recommend you use a walkthrough for the Spiritomb Wisps. I totally did not find those. I totally did not look it up on Google. That's one of my things I don't like about Legends. It mandates you complete the Pokemon. Like, it's a requirement.
Oh,
Including the fact they just made Spiritomb such a pain.
Gen 4 pisses me off about that too.
I mean, at least, here's the difference. Like, in Gen 4, you just have to see them, but in Legends, you have to catch them. Like,
Yeah, but I had to go out of my
different.
way. And then the Pokemon, like the 2 Pokemon, because I think everybody pretty much has to go out of their way to find like 2 Pokemon. And it's like a low % chance to find them.
If I recall correctly, they gave the trainers a huge variety of Pokemon so you wouldn't struggle, but the 2 you have to go out of your way for, I believe, are Riolu and Rotom.
Yes, exactly. Those 2. I remember them specifically.
Okay, the Rotom I get being a pain, but the Riolu, you're just given an egg for food.
Oh, I did not know that. I had to go some place that I don't remember.
There are no wild Riolu, and it's just that egg, I believe.
I remember specifically having to go like to like the 3rd floor of a random cave for a Pokemon. Maybe there was a 3rd Pokemon and not just those 2?
It might have been something that wasn't Riolu or Rotom. Because I know that... Oh, I know one that's really annoying to get. Drift.
No, I don't think that was it.
Well, in Diamond and Pearl, there's only one trainer in the game with a Drifloon, and it's one of Fantina's gym trainers. If you skipped him, you have to wait till Friday when one randomly shows up by the Windworks.
I know I've already mentioned this, but when I play a Pokemon game for fun, I don't skip anything. So I obviously battled that guy.
Oh, like in the gym, you just fight every trainer?
Yeah, I fight everybody. That's why when I solo run like stuff, I am like way over level. I remember specifically when I was doing Gen 3, my Blaziken was like level 70 something for the Tate and Liza.
Rookie numbers. In Omega Ruby, when I got the 8th gym badge, you're given the national dex before you even fight the league and the chance to catch a lot of legendaries. I chose not to do the league for like 2 months and just catch Pokemon that were outside the region. By the time I finally decided to do the league, my starter Blaziken, I'm not kidding, was level 85.
Yeah.
That's how many Pokemon I caught, because you get experience in Gen 6 when you catch them.
I don't remember. I think I might have had an HM Pokemon for my second.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Because I think it was mandatory in that game, right?
Oh, what was mandatory?
The Tate and Liza battle. Don't you have to have 2 Pokemon?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I think my second one must have been like a Pelipper or something, because that's a good HM slave.
I know Scott has a rule where he has to like deposit all but one of his HM users for it to get one shot, but I don't know if I want to do that rule. I don't like making exceptions to rules for one battle. Because in Emerald, there's a lot of other double battles you have to do. Why don't you do it for those fights? Why is it just Tate and Liza you do it for?
I think I just realized that I blew up my run.
Forget something?
No, so I just battled rival whatever, and it just dawned on me that for Haunter I did not have dig this time because I taught agility, and that means later on when I fight Karen, I'm now going to have to use Ice Punch or Fire Punch to defeat her, and that is going to be so much worse than just having dig.
Honestly, when I chose to delete Fire Punch for agility during the Jasmine fight, I didn't have Fire Punch for Steelix. I had to defeat it with Ice Punch. I felt like I got really lucky, but I easily could have gotten like 2 or 3 reasons. So honestly, I feel like to be optimal with this Pokemon, you don't actually want to overtrain.
I agree.
Too much. Like
I trained a little bit to make sure that I was able to get return in the punches, early, and I think those extra spinners were the literal difference.
Yeah, if I had skipped like one of those spinners I had fought by mistake, I would have gotten agility after I did the Steelix, not before the Steelix.
These are problems Scott doesn't have.
Yeah, because Fire Punch is a guaranteed 2-shot on the Steelix, but Ice Punch 3-shot, and that doesn't stop her from using Hyper Potion.
So what? Oh, right. If I would have had dig, I would have had those for Magnemite. Yeah, I think teaching over dig was a big mistake.
Can't use a Spiritomb in Gen 4, but I can complete the dex through Seen-only Pokemon. Yeah, it's because the champion has one. But in the original like Gen 4 games, you really couldn't get one because in order to get one to spawn, you had to put an odd stone in a little tower and talk to a bunch of people underground, but not just like the hikers who sell you stuff. It had to be like other people that you connected with, like through multiplayer, which just sucked. But fortunately, the remakes made it easier because they placed random NPCs down there, and you can just talk to them.
Yeah,
So that's one thing the remakes did good. They made Spiritomb way easier.
Wow.
Still hard.
I remember I wanted to catch all the Kanto starters, and I learned that you had to talk to those guys to get them to spawn in certain rooms.
Really? I don't remember that. I thought you just had to get the
specifically
national
for
dex.
Charmander, you had to talk to like a certain like NPC, and then they spawn in the magma rooms.
I don't remember. It's been a long time. Oh my god.
Golbat, why must you survive? Always.
Because it's Oh shoot.
What?
I forgot the super repels. I had to fly back to all of them.
Interesting. You never even picked up super repels and you're still ahead of me. That's crazy.
Well, when I told you I did the lighthouse first,
Yeah.
I didn't have enough money at the but if I had picked up that nugget on the ground by the mill tanks, I would have had a I mean, that's the disadvantage if you do the tower for I should have bought them like when I dug out, but I just forgot. OBS disconnected.
I hate it when that happens out of nowhere. Oh, your stream just went down.
I wonder if I should upgrade to the newest version. Maybe being on older version is the issue.
I think sometimes OBS just has problems, and you just kind of have to accept that it's flawed.
It's attempting to reconnect. It's not reconnecting. Do I have to like physically press the stop stream button and restart it?
I
Yeah, it's
don't.
not reconnecting.
I usually wait until like it's over.
Okay, it's attempt 3. I think I need to press the stop stream and restream button. I'm gonna have to pause my timer.
Yep.
What the? OBS crashed.
Oh, you almost had that problem yesterday too.
Yeah.
Maybe the update does matter.
Come on. I think I do need to update. Dude, reconnect. Come on.
I know when I get crashes sometimes, updating my graphics driver does fix it. Even though it crashes on a game that's not new, because I know graphics drivers updates are typically for new things, but then they just don't mention when they patch it for old things too.
All right, at least it didn't start a new stream. It's just buffering. Okay, this is odd. It says I'm streaming at a 5300 kilobit, but the little Wi-Fi bar thing still has that X on it. Do you see me live now?
Yes. You're in the gym fighting Seadra.
Okay, so I'm up now, but it still says in the bottom that... Okay, I think I need to upgrade.
I mean, it's
to the
not
newest version
moving. It's just on.
Well, yeah, I have the game paused.
Oh.
All right. Let me know if you see me start doing.
Did you know you can talk to the boulder you're pushing?
Yeah, that's how else are you supposed to use strength?
While you're pushing it.
Oh, yeah, I've done. Error. Okay, Yokai says he sees me live.
Yeah, you're moving now.
So yeah, guys, apparently what happened, OBS just had a heart attack again. It's the
Well,
second stream in a row this
you're.
happened,
I
so
now know we're basically exact same spot, but my timer's a minute and a half higher.
yeah. Oh, uh-oh, I don't have the pink bow.
Oh,
Okay, it doesn't matter. The Dragoners are still one-shots.
I do have the pink bow.
I just crit the king.
Wow, good for you.
So yeah, guys, I think when I finish this, I'll need to upgrade to the newest version. I refuse to ever upgrade OBS because I've had issues in the past doing that, but the older version's just having tons of crashes. It's been happening a lot. Don't forget the Dratini. Don't forget the Dratini. Don't forget Dratini.
Don't forget to teach Whirlpool. Got it.
TMI.
I forget to teach Whirlpool all the time. I walk right into it like an idiot. I don't like how she acts like she's doing us a favor by giving us the badge. It's like, hey, lady, we already beat you. This should have been in my possession.
Hey, at least she gave us TM24. But we all know it's not the real TM24.
Exactly. All right, I have got one extra escape rope. I don't know where the last escape rope is, but I'm about to use it to get a rare candy.
The wrong TM20.
I hope there's no post-game escape ropes that I'm thinking, or that I forgot completely.
I have no idea.
I don't think there's any post-game escape ropes. Speed taught me that you don't need to talk to Professor Elm here.
I don't really like to heal there either because you can theoretically just avoid the trainers and just heal at the house. Man, OBS is sure being stupid. Like I am still showing me rough. Oh my god, I actually, you know what's worse than trying to use a repel when you already have one? Think not noticing your repel runs out.
I'm actually a lot cooler with that than you would expect. I really feel like that's a me problem.
Probably, yeah. I will try and back up all this OBS stuff just in case, because I'm worried upgrading my versions might delete my scenes. It shouldn't. I know it asks me when I open, so I think I'll close this out, reopen it, see if it gives me the update prompt, and I'll tell it yes.
All right, I've used 3 early candies before the rival just because I just leveled up and it feels like the best spot.
I did not buy the full restores.
Smart, smart.
No, for some reason I thought I did, but I might have pressed B too early.
Oh no, I can't escape now. Whatever shall I do?
I did remember the pink bow, I just forgot to. If anyone's wondering why this thing learned Drill Peck, it was a replacement for Bounce, because we have a rule against giving HMs on a level up moveset, unless it's like Rayquaza, where it literally gets Fly. But I could have backported Bounce, I just completely forgot that we even could do that.
No, I mean,
I'm sure Lopunny gets
or you could
aerial
just
laced.
say that Drill Peck was closer to Bounce than Fly was.
I guess. Wait, I'm sure technically Lopunny gets aerial ace, so there you go. There's our justification.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember. Ike mentioned something about this. You said starting in Gen 8, they got rid of some moves being universal, kind of like Toxic and Aerial Ace. So
Yes, because
mainly
of the
birds now
the
get it.
Gigantamax form. Apparently the flying one is like ridiculously powerful.
He mentioned something about that. I got a reset to Koga.
Interesting. I had a fire punch for Koga this time.
Haha, very funny.
No, that wasn't a joke. I one-shot the fortress, which I thought was like kind of crazy.
Yeah, I had Fire Punch in the first run because I chose to delete Ice Punch and it ended up being more of a problem.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. Karen's about to be absolutely horrible because I'm not gonna have Dig.
Aerial Ace wasn't really universal. I'd say it was learned by like a lot of stuff.
Well, that's what you would call universal. A lot of stuff learns it. A lot of stuff get a flying move that shouldn't.
All right, I have Ice Punch for Bruno this time, so his Onyx will be way easier.
All right, the deciding moment. Where are these 3 candies going to help out for Karen?
You know what's funny? The only reason I'm behind you...
Totally worth it.
The only reason Steve's even ahead of me right now is when I had to pause my timer.
I'm not ahead of you. I'm a whole minute and a half behind you.
What's your timer?
50:22.
Ah. I was just explaining to the audience, like, it may seem like you're ahead of me, but that's because I paused for a minute and a half.
Chat saw nothing. I did not accidentally walk too many steps up to Lance.
I've done that before. Come on, nope. Huh, Vileplume never once used Stun Spore, just kept using Shuttle.
Yes! The 3 rare candies absolutely allows you to one-shot the Dragonites.
Good to... Honestly, do rare candies even matter for red that much?
I don't think they super matter, but that's why I only did 3.
Because I'm thinking, should I just use all my rare candies for Lance?
So when a trainer's got a 4 times weakness, every little candy makes a big difference. So I figured 3 was going to be enough to one-shot the Dragonites, and it was.
Okay. So what I just did, I used all my candies, and I'll just get the 2 Kanto ones and use those for... Or who knows, I might just skip them.
I always just get the candy. No, I think the candies still matter this whole run. I'm just saying that like they matter a little bit less, so you can afford to grab them, or you can use a few of them early, but you still kind of need them. I think that Lopunny does not one-shot anything on Red's team, even with full setup, except for Espeon.
Well, the whole plan for me is all I need is just +1 past the Pikachu, and I one-shot the Espeon.
Okay.
But then again, I was
level
new 68. Plan?
Get to +2.
You may think that'll work, but I don't know. I might get unlucky or something.
Boy, stairs are not my friend today. Holy crap. I just went up and down the same stairs multiple times.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were playing Mario 64.
That's great. I really like that. It's not a problem I ever had, but I understand.
Have you ever seen a backwards stair jump in Mario 64? Speedruns do it. They do that little thing where like Mario like jumps backwards. He does it up the stairs really fast, and he completely bypasses the infinite staircase and just gets to Bowser's level.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, I've never played the game, but it's pretty famous speedrun glitch.
All right, made sure that Kenya checked to make sure the leftovers aren't poison. He's got to do it.
No, you can't go that way. You got to go through Rock Tunnel first. Come on, Steve. I'll give 5 memberships if you go through Rock Tunnel blind.
Nope, that's not. Even for 5, I'm not gonna embarrass myself that hard.
6.
No, I can't. I literally can't. I will literally just be tanking the run.
Hey, it'll be worth it for the gifts, especially since you'll have to do me another backboard. Oh, I just realized.
Yeah,
You
I
still
know.
haven't done
Poochyena
Poochyena yet.
still on there. I know. We've been just doing a lot of other runs.
I blame Boss KO for this.
Yeah, Boss KO threw everything out of whack. Oh no. Victory Bell. It took in sunlight. Wait, you already beat Erica? What?
I didn't do Erica yet.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, how are you that far ahead if you haven't... Okay, you just haven't done her. Got
Remember
it.
my route?
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
go from Vermilion to Saffron to Lavender to Power Play. Then I do Erica.
Up, down, left. Yes, I got past both of the Chandlers. Suck it. Or mediums,
Suck
whatever
it.
they're called in this game.
I know they were renamed to Channeler at some point. I think Gen 3 was when they named it. Curse.
Right,
Okay, yeah,
down.
I will get cursed. Well, I could just get cursed whenever I want. Like most runs, I just fly back and get it.
Yeah, I
It's better to
always just fly back
back.
right at the end.
Yeah, it's better to just fly back, so that way when you get out, you can just teleport back to the Mount Silver. Like you just step into Kanto, go get it, and just teleport back. I really hate how you cannot fly on the top of the roof.
I did it. I got past Skiploom Girl. This is my run. I've negated your use of Rock Tunnel by getting past her.
Yes. Yeah, but it's not as impressive. You know, you got to get your style points in.
This is true. But unfortunately, you can't style on something you can't do. Bro, I literally screwed up the one room in Mount Silver today. You think I could do 4 rooms? No.
I have faith. No, I don't. You know, even though I got the leftovers...
I think I'm actually losing time, not to like me playing bad or anything. I think I'm losing time to my game actually physically lagging. This computer is just noticeably not as powerful as my other computer.
I hate whoever put Slowbro Girl there. They just put her like so in the way. Like I'm just trying to like bike a straight path to the gym, and they put her in just the right spot to always be in the way. I was just gonna say, even though I have leftovers, I feel like due to how bad Lopunny's attack is, I think holding on to Pink Bow longer might be better.
Now that I'm actually looking at my FPS, I'm not staying at 239 the whole time. I keep dropping down to like 231 a lot. So I'm losing 10 frames every second next to speed. That adds up eventually.
My RetroArch doesn't show the FPS at the top anymore. I guess I didn't enable the option at this point. I remember it used to.
Interesting.
I mean, we're using the same cores. We're using the MGBA core.
Yeah, I'm consistently sitting around this 236 to 237 range. Should be at 239.
On 4 times speed, I feel like on 1 time speed, that's like going from 56 to 50. Like, it might matter. Like, I think it would matter if I beat you by like 3 seconds. But other than that, I don't think it'll matter.
Well, I mean, if you consider every second I'm losing 3 seconds, and then you have to okay, well, I'm doing too many things to try to do math right now.
Math be hard.
I just walked in grass and got a Rattata battle. That cost me more seconds than the literal problem we were talking about.
Girl. You lost your time gain from Skip Plume Girl.
Yep.
All right. Get the radio card. Don't forget Misty this time. Dude, I
We
hate
literally
background.
just walked up to the radio card guy at the very same motion, the very same amount of time,
Funny.
or at least your live stream versus my not live stream.
Really, even with Pink Bow, Lapras still survived.
Okay, you actually made me double check my thing. Just I was like, I'm battling Surge. Did I skip Misty? No, I didn't skip Misty.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna fight the boss KO trainer.
I wonder which one Scott battles.
I think he knows about. I think he battles as gentleman. I guess I don't know. The 4 Electro guy gives really good XP, but I feel like this late in the game, XP does not mean. It only really mattered for the randomizers because like all of his Pokemon were over level 30.
Oh, so you're saying it's something that only we kind of did to ourselves.
Did you know if the opponent uses Lock On, it hits you even if you're using Dig?
Yes, that happened to me at a run recently.
I got paralyzed underground.
Yeah, Magneton did it and it cost me a reset. Did you know that the old man in Viridian, he has real grass guy vibes? He just left and right juked me 3 times.
Oh my. Oh, the old catching tutorial guy?
Yeah, he juked me 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Boss KO mentioned it was the ferret run.
Man, hey, look at him remembering this stuff.
The lock-on thing.
Dang it, this guy saw me again. The swimmer with a single marrow.
I know the guy just doesn't know when to get the memo that we don't want to battle him.
You know what's funny? In Heart Gold Soul Silver, when you go to Blaine's gym this way, there is a mandatory trainer you have to fight. It's a swimmer with just a single level 45 Bidoof.
At least it's 45.
It's a first stage Pokemon.
Oh man, I just had a major slowdown right there.
Okay, Return does more damage than Dig. I should have just used that. If only my overlay showed updating power.
If there's anything updating power has told me, that Return is still more powerful than super effective moves most of the time.
Yeah, I should just try and remember that, especially if it's Stab. Alright, I have Ice Punch for Brocket, so way easier than last. I'll still have to use Dig for some of his Pokemon, but I think Return should be just fine. It should 2-shot them.
You remember what time we got? Like,
I got a 117.6.
And we're going for one under 113, I think yours was.
Yeah, my under's 113.
I'm not gonna
100%
lie.
gonna make it.
I think there might be a lot of time saved on blue that I actually forgot to account for.
He mirror moved Return and it did like 14 damage.
Oh, interesting. You did him first.
That's generally how I do my route, unless like he's really hard.
I just went right to Brock first.
Oh, it's just I like as soon as I beat Brock, I just fly straight to Pallet. I don't really care if it's like faster or not, or if it only saves or loses like 12 steps or something. I just do it to pass the spinner less. It's the only reason I do it. That 3 Beedrill guy irritates me all the time.
Oh, I'm having some major
Like I get it,
slowdowns.
he has 3 Beedrills, but like experience in this part of the game doesn't matter. Curse reminder, I'll go get it right now, actually.
This sandstorm just wastes so much time.
I know. And it does an 8th, but leftovers heal 16th, so you're always losing health. You know, in Gen 3 onwards, they made Sandstorm 1/16th. Leftovers would actually just cancel out the Sandstorm damage. Ever since I found out that 3 Beedrill guy's a predictable spinner, I was actually able to avoid him. That's why Heracross runs Leftovers in Gen 1 OU. Gen 1. Yes, did you know Leftovers and Heracross are in Gen 1?
I did know that. Use it all the
Yeah,
time.
I guess it's...
Almost every run, in
Oh,
fact.
Gen 3. I'm gonna get a sub 106, probably. Depends on how generous Red is.
I did not
Nope, stop
foresee
using the Pike.
so much time saving.
I should have just used a Repel there. Hey, didn't you yell at me before, like, how... Like, do you really think you can save 4 minutes? The answer is yes.
We don't need to get on the I told you so train.
What, you're allowed to, but not me?
It's just... I laid out all of that time that I mentioned that was savable, and, you know, it turns out that all of that time was savable and more.
Alright. Equip Leftovers. Teach Rest. And First.
All right, save.
Honestly, I might just defeat the Pikachu right away and just go straight to the Snorlax. Okay, the SB. Oh, he just used Reflect anyway. That's good. Curse. Curse.
Oh, this Pikachu got so lucky with like a first turn paralyze.
Funny.
I had to use an extra rest, but I think I'm ready. You're obviously going to finish before me and with the 1.5 minute time save.
I did not mean to use rest. Actually, I don't think +3 is going to be enough. I'm going to get to +4.
I'm at +2.
Oh, the Snorlax crit me at the very last minute.
Oh, the so Snorlax upsetting. Paralyzed me. With the body
slam.
I'm
used to that, but I'm not used to last minute crits.
Oh, dude, the HP comes back. Imagine if we weren't playing at 4 times speed, watching that HP go up.
Oh, yeah.
That was, like, incredibly slow at 4 times speed. Holy crap.
All right, I'm +4. I just need to use 2 agilities. 1 and 2. Don't paralyze. Okay.
$107.16.
Okay, I've got like 59 seconds to beat this one Charizard. I think I can do it. Okay, this Blastoise. Darn, I almost got a sub 106. 106.13.
Okay, 1 minute. Not bad.
If that Blastoise didn't crit me, or not Blastoise, if the Snorlax didn't crit, this would have been a sub 106.
Okay, I had some what ifs too. We don't want to hear it.
No, I set up all 4 curses, all my agilities. I was ready to go. Then as soon as I woke up, he crit me.
I did the same thing on the last run, but I was at +5. Crap happens when you get hit by like 20 attacks. All right.
Man, well, I really did a good job.
This was one of the biggest time saves we've had in a very long time. I mean, I saved 11 minutes in the second run. That's literally quite crazy.
I mean, I feel like I had good time save with Xerneas, but I still think both are bad. But you got to remember, this was with us having to use Flatter and Sweet Kiss for the Ghastly. Imagine if we done the BDSP moveset and started with Ice.
Right.
This thing would be so good.
Right, so let's see. 107.16. That puts us at 7th place. right
What was
after
the
Blacephalon. 2 resets. Nice.
Honestly, it just shows you the OP-ness normal.
Yes, I mean, normal types are just incredibly good unless they're slow level up group. Nothing can combat slow level up group.
Yeah. What level were you?
71.
65. I definitely skipped a
Ow.
lot of.
Did you just not use your candies? Oh, you used them at red. Right, right.
No, I used 5 candies at Lance, and I did not pick up any in Kanto.
Oh, okay. So that's where you saved a lot of time on me. You just didn't pick up candies either. Interesting.
I feel like if I have to set up something on Reds, I feel like it doesn't.
I just figured, hey, those Pikachu's Thunders were doing a lot. Imagine if I was 7 levels lower, how much more they would do.
Okay, I am at 8th place on my leaderboard. It was 13 seconds slower than Azelf, but Azelf just felt so much better. I wonder if it was just because
My
I wasn't as
Azelf was
good back
a
then.
102.
Oh, yeah, I think it was just because that was a bad Azelf. Did 2 minutes better than Blacephalon. I feel like Blacephalon is like the cutoff point between good and bad, because right below Blacephalon, Ariyama.
I mean, my new cutoff point is right here at Lopunny and Regidrago.
Regidrago is still top 5 for me, although it is one top 5 away from being booted to 6. Swamperts and Cleavors, Blaziken are still top 3 for me.
I don't think I have anything on my leaderboard that you don't already have on yours.
No, I don't think you ever did one by yourself.
Right.
The only one I did by myself was Glaceon, and that was, I think it was John's suggestion.
Yeah, and it's last. I mean, it's like your leaderboard's 1 longer, and it's right at the end.
Well, 2 longer. I got Weedle on here, just hanging out.
Oh, but that's a DNF. That doesn't even, like, count.
Hey, people have to know I did it.
Right, right.
I don't know. Should I just take it off?
No, you should definitely leave it there. It's definitely talk fodder.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself.
By the way, I don't know if you guys saw me do that little clap, but I actually got to fly. I shit you not. I got to fly with my hands. All right. Anyways, thank you guys very much for joining on today's stream. I appreciate it very much. I actually don't remember if I have a stream tomorrow, so I'm gonna go check.
I'm back.
Oh, we do have a stream tomorrow. It is Genesect. So I will see you guys for Genesect. Have a nice night, guys. Bye.